takes let's go down. Spade dropped onto the ground. Jabat goes down as well for X-Men. X-Men not looking great at all.
Teams will be squished in together. Who will take this fight and who will take this booyah?
It's going to Almighty on our screen. They're putting up the kill. Shira is down, but Batman, he's running into the center with Black Smasher. He's pummeling through everyone. Can Almighty do this? He's the last man alive. Almighty turns around, and I think they've done it.
But he does not get the hits onto Batman, and Batman can't even pull those flanks off. Beautiful nade placement coming through from Jembal, but Shira gets taken down, eliminated immediately. Gives me so much of confidence in this team of Enigmax. V2, beautiful nade now being tossed up front. And you know, you did talk about V2 a little bit earlier on in this competition. What crazy placement. Manchai might be able to go in for the knock on a couple of players, but if he wants to take advantage, he needs to get the delete as well. Players from the side of Enigmax now coming in for the snuff. V2 with those questions, and Manchai needs to get away, but with the shotgun is able to bring in so much of challenge.
But let's go gets another snipe, and Goku, he has to spend so much time. That's when they fly through. This might just be it. This might just be the back that ends it all for X-Men Expert.
Saya perlukan sokongan.
Takes let's go down. Spade dropped onto the ground. Jabat goes down as well for X-Men. X-Men not looking great at all.
Teams will be squished in together. Who will take this fight and who will take this booyah?
It's going to Almighty on our screen. They're putting up the kill. Shira is down, but Batman, he's running into the center with Black Smasher. He's pummeling through everyone. Can Almighty do this? He's the last man alive. Almighty turns around, and I think they've done it.
But he does not get the hits onto Batman, and Batman can't even pull those flanks off. Beautiful nade placement coming through from Jembal, but Shira gets taken down, eliminated immediately. Gives me so much of confidence in this team of Enigmax. V2, beautiful nade now being tossed up front. And you know, you did talk about V2 a little bit earlier on in this competition. What crazy placement. Manchai might be able to go in for the knock on a couple of players, but if he wants to take advantage, he needs to get the delete as well. Players from the side of Enigmax now coming in for the snuff. V2 with those questions, and Manchai needs to get away, but with the shotgun is able to bring in so much of challenge.
But let's go gets another snipe, and Goku, he has to spend so much time. That's when they fly through. This might just be it. This might just be the back that ends it all for X-Men Expert.
Saya perlukan sokongan.
Takes let's go down. Spade dropped onto the ground. Jabat goes down as well for X-Men. X-Men not looking great at all.
Teams will be squished in together. Who will take this fight and who will take this booyah?
It's going to be almighty on our screen. They're putting up the kill. Shira is down, but Batman, he's running into the center with Black Smasher. He's tumbling through everyone. Can Almighty do this? He's the last man alive. Almighty turns around, and I think they've done it.
But he does not get the hits onto Batman, and Batman can't even pull those flanks off. Beautiful nade placement coming through from Jembal, but Shira gets taken down, eliminated immediately. Gives me so much of confidence in this team of Enigmax. V2, beautiful nade now being tossed up front. And you know, you did talk about V2 a little bit earlier on in this competition. What crazy plays, man. Manchai might be able to go in for the knock on a couple of players, but if he wants to take advantage, he needs to get the delete as well. Players from the side of Enigmax now coming in for the snuff. V2 with those questions, and Manchai needs to get away, but with the shotgun, is able to bring in so much of challenge.
But let's go gets another snipe, and Goku, he has to spend so much time. This when they fly through, this might just be it. This might just be the back that ends it all for X-Men Expert.
Triple kill. Shut down. Quadruple kill. Quadruple kill.
Survivors, saya perlukan sokongan.
Nandito na naman tayo para sa isang araw for Garena Free Fire MCP Majors Season 2. Kami pa rin ang inyong mga hosts. My name is Eliza Taylor and with me is si Vil. Vil, day number 6 na tayo and mag-iiba na yung mga mapa na makikita natin para sa araw na to.
Day number 6, mga ibigan, kung napapansin nyo, 6 weeks tayo magsasama-sama para sa league stage.
Tagal
and
na.
I really can't wait na, no? 12?
6 weeks.
Tagal nun, men. 12 days para sa league stage. Talagang gusto talaga natin ma-funnel out yung mga teams na talaga makakapasok para sa grand finals. Kung napapansin nyo, I mean, kumbaga 6 weeks. 6 times 2 is 12.
Mat na naman. Yan yung problema natin eh.
Best, pang ilang day na natin to? Pang-anim.
Day 6.
Nasa half, kunyari, nasa first half tayo. Ito yung first half.
Oh.
So, malay mo, pwedeng may mangyaring matindi sa second half, di ba?
Oh,
Sa
sa
susunod
second
na
half.
linggo.
Malay mo yung mga, as in yung top 1, literal, 0 yung
Bumaba.
points.
Oo, man.
Literal, 0 yung points sa mga susunod na araw,
Pero-
di ba? Anything can happen.
Oh, anything can happen naman. Kasi, so, ibig sabihin, yung mga tao na nasa baba, yung mga teams na nasa baba, ibig sabihin is meron pa talaga silang tsansa. Kasi
For sure.
first half pa lang tayo, literal, nakalahati pa lang to ng ginagawa natin, guys. So, matagal-tagal pa na magkasama-sama tayo at kung ano-anong pag-uusapan natin here at the Arena Free Fire MCP Majors. I'm actually really sad. Kinda sad
Bakit?
na wala yung C. Pero,
Wala yung?
Wala yung C.
Wala yung C. Kasi nga, ito yung mga teams natin, Malaysia and of course, Philippines. Pero silipin muna natin ng isang mabilisan kung ano ba. Kasi baka yung iba, first time lang manood dito sa MCP Majors. Yung prize pool distribution natin para sa league stage. Para sa ating 18 or 16 to 18 place rather, makakakuha sila ng 400 USD. 13 to 15 place naman natin ay may 500 USD sila. At para naman sa ating 10 to 12 place, meron pa rin silang 600 US dollars.
Yeah. And syempre mga kaibigan, if ever ikaw ay nandito sa 7th to 9th place, mag-uuwi ka ng 800 USD. Pero pa ikaw ay 6th place, 1,000 USD, 5th place, 1,200, 4th, 1,400, 1,600, 1,800, and pagdating mo na first place, pag ikaw ang top 1, mag-uuwi ka ng tumatagingting na $2,000. Sarap,
Diba? Grabe, no? So, when you compute this as well, pagdating sa PHP, mga nasa 99. Depende na lang sa depende na lang sa market.
Oo.
Kumbaga, diba? So, 2,000
Kung stonks
USD.
ba yan o hindi?
It's a very big money para
Yeah.
sa first placement natin. And the
League
thing
stage pa
is,
lang yan.
yun nga, league stage pa lang to. So, ibig sabihin, sa league stage na to, ito yung mga group stage natin na nakikita natin yung sinasabi mo nga, Vil, na ilang araw, no? Pero meron pang final stage. Syempre, yung top 12 teams natin yung makakapasok and at the same time, kapag nasa final stage ka na, iba na naman yung prize pool. Dahil 11 to 12 place dito, may 400 USD. 9 to 10 place naman ay may 600 USD. At 7 to 8 place has $800 US dollars on their pocket.
Pero mga kaibigan, pag ikaw naman is nasa 6th place, mag-uuwi ka ng $1,000. 5th place, $1,500. 4th place, $2,000. 3rd place, $4,000. And 2nd place, $7,000. At syempre, pag ikaw na ang itatanghaling kampiyon ng Arena Free Fire MCP Major Season 2, mag-uuwi ka ng $15,000 na pwede mong ipang bebe time.
Yun lang gagawin. O kaya naman, kapag napag-desisyonan nyo na ibalik sa Free Fire, ulit, no? Bili ka ng skin na
Oo, diba?
15,000 USD worth. Diba? Lahat na, pwede ka na nga. Sabi mo nga, Vil, no? Baka kung may 15,000 USD ka, pwede ka magpagawa ng sarili mong glue wall na may mukha mo.
Oo, ano may mukha ko, tama. Kung pwede ko sanang bilhin yung Free Fire, hindi kasi pwede, sayang.
Oo, sayang, no? Pero parang feeling ko medyo mahal eh. Pero pagdating dito sa point system naman, kung paano ba magigain ng mga teams yung kanilang mga wins o kaya yung kanilang mga placement, dahil dito, may 1 kill is equivalent to 1 point, basically. And of course, para sa placement points, meron dyan from 11 to 12 plays, 0 points. And paakit ng paakit yan, Vil, hanggang ikaw yung magbuya, for example, with a total of 12 points.
Oo, tama. And syempre mga kaibigan, yun talaga pinakakailangan natin. And alam naman natin na talagang paulit-ulit ko sila sabi, if ever you're gonna get that booyah, just make sure na you're gonna back it up with kill points para lang at least talagang ma-boost yung mga puntos mo pataas. To the moon, mga kaibigan.
To the moon.
To the moon yung mga puntos nyo. Well, marami pa naman tayong mangyayari dito. Andito pa naman tayo sa kalahati. And this is just the 7th day. Tama.
6?
Tama. 6th day. Sorry.
Hindi, excited
Sorry.
ka lang. Excited
Sorry.
ka lang. Ayan o, day number 6. Ito yung schedule natin para sa araw na ito, no? So, we are gonna see 2 maps actually, Vil. Unang laban nila is of course Group A. Laban sa Group B. Kalahari and Purgatory yung mapa.
Wala tayong makikitang Bermuda ngayon. So we're gonna go to the dusty lands of Kalahari plus Purgatory naman dito sa Group B versus Group C. And for the 5th and 6th match, mga kaibigan, it's gonna be Kalahari and Purgatory again. Group A versus Group C. Actually, ito ang pinaka-aabangan ko. If ever naglalaban ang Group B versus Group C at Group A versus Group C kasi sobrang solid nung matches na yun, swear. I mean, sobrang dami yung matututunan dun sa mga panaglaban yung yung tatlong groups na to. Well, sa feeling ko, I have a feeling na meron tayong bagong team na magbubuya kasi 5 na lang. 5 teams na lang ang hindi nakakapagbuya
Oo
sa
nga,
loob
no?
ng 5 araw.
So, ito na yung chance talaga ng ibang teams to show off, kumbaga. Kasi sa dami o sa haba ng days natin, pagdating sa league stage,
Yeah.
basang-basa na nila kung paano kung paano nga ba maglaro yung mga teams na specifically nakakakuha ng maraming buya. Pero silipin muna natin, speaking of teams, itong competing teams natin on the league stage. Kung ano ba yung group placement nila. So, Group A, andito yung mga friends natin from Malaysia, Argon MY, Do Easy, Z Squad, Enigmax, at Tactical Intex. Pero may isa silang Filipino team na makakasama, which is Bloody Head.
The Group of Death, AKO Legends, Kinetic Brain, Freedom Rumble, Umbrella Reborn from Malaysia. And of course, from the Philippines, we have Supreme Assault Force and PXG Radicals, one of the best groups
That's true.
talaga nakita ko, and most of them nandito sa top 9 din halos kasi PXG Radicals nandito, Supreme Assault Force nandito, Umbrella Reborn wala, Freedom Rumble Force nandito, Kinetic Brain wala, AKO Legends nandito. So ilan ba to? 3, 6, 4 dito is nasa top 9 sa Group B.
Oo nga, no? So, malaking factor talaga na yung kunwari makakatapat mo, Group A versus Group B, malaki yung difference, and also pagdating sa mga group stage or yung mga teams na, syempre nakikita natin nag-iiba-iba yung groups na kalaban mo, malalaman mo kung ano yung dapat mo ring katakutan o kumbaga kailangan maging wary of ka. Pero
Oo.
may Group C pa yan. Dahil dito sa Group C, nandito rin yung dalawang Filipino team natin like Wills and Almighty kasama ng ibang mga teams from Malaysia na 4 X-Men Expert, Fastkill MY, at Metrix, and then also we have Blacklist International Vil. Metrix with a double buya kahapon.
Yeah.
Sa tingin mo kaya nilang gawin ulit yun para sa araw na to?
Well, in terms of their consistency, kung nagawa nila kahapon, they need to do that again ngayon para lang at least for them to secure yung top spot nila dito sa ating league stage. Pero kung napapansin mo, 5 from Group C is nandun sa top 9. 4
Oo
sa
nga.
Group B, 5 sa top 9. Ay, sorry. 4 sa Group B, 5 sa Group C. So, wala tayong nakikitang Group A dito sa first to 9th place.
Kaya nga, no? So, talagang obvious dito na with Group A, na lagi sila yung nauunang laban eh, di ba? Group A versus Group B, o kaya naman Group A versus Group C. Pansin natin na pagdating dito sa Group A, parang nahihirapan talaga sila kumuha ng mga
Yeah.
points na need nila. Kumbaga, nandito sila sa mga bingit ng going downwards towards 13 to
Kamatayan.
18th spot, di ba? Like Tactical Intex, yung Almighty, or rather yung Bloody Head. Ito yung mga teams na nag-aagawan sa points ngayon. But looking at this overall standings, Supreme Assault Force from Group B is standing really tall with 5 buya on their pocket and also 296 in total pagdating sa points na meron sila. Medyo malayo compared doon sa ibang mga teams na
Yeah.
magkakadikit lang yung score na talagang makikita mo yung shift once na parang hindi lang sila mag-perform sa isang mapa.
Tama. And yun nga yung gusto talaga sabihin din. If ever nakakabahan ng Bloody Head, dapat dito sa Do Easy, Umbrella Reborn, itong dalawang teams na to, mga kaibigan, isang buya lang na malupit dito sa dalawang to. Oh my God, kabahan na sila.
samahan mo pa ng kaunting kills, no? Isang kumbaga punishment para sa
Yeah.
Bloody Head na kapag hindi sila mag-perform sa isang mapa or like get 0 points at all and then matsambahan o kaya naman magawa ng paraan ng Do Easy and Umbrella Reborn to step up on that game. Like you said, kung makakuha sila ng buya and all else, malaki yung possibility na mahabol talaga. But this is the teams to watch. Ito yung ating top teams
Top
dito
3.
ngayon sa MCP Majors, no? Supreme Assault Forces, we know how strong they are. They have Let's Go Forbid, Stocks, G Damon, and McRory, who is really, really crazy with also the grenade launcher.
Dito naman tayo ngayon si AKO Legend, mga kaibigan, si Phonix, si Nga, Rozox, Taken, at saka si D-Cause from Malaysia, AKO Legend. I mean, to be honest, they're really flashy. They're really one of the teams to look out for. And if ever lang na meron kayo narinig na barilan tapos may napatay yung AKO Legend, Diyos ko po, wag din ang puntahan yan. Delikado kayo.
Medyo delikado, no? Kasi despite not getting back-to-back buya rin tong mga team na to, or rather itong team ng AKO Legend So, despite the other days na hindi sila nakakapagbuya, habol na habol naman when it comes to kill points and also yung placement points nila. So, despite not getting that buya na talagang makikita natin on screen, yung points na nakukuha naman nila is just way more enough to actually reach top 2. Ang laki ng difference, or rather, kung ang Supreme Assault Forces ay hindi magpe-perform sa ilang mapa, ganun din yung mangyayari, no? Like we said, kailangan talaga ng consistency pagdating sa mga teams natin dito sa MCP Majors.
Yeah, that's true. Pero mga kaibigan, hindi lang naman yung mga players natin yung may chance ang manalo. Kasi ikaw, you're gonna have a chance to win amazing prizes as well. Kasi meron tayo pamimigay na giveaway ngayon. Pero later on, ipapakita naman natin sa inyo kung ano bang baril ang pwedeng mapaladunan nyo ngayon. Kasi one thing is for sure, that's gonna be amazing, that's gonna be hot, that's gonna be beautiful. And if ever lang, you want to kill your enemies in style. And to be honest, ayun nga I mean, gusto ko na talaga ng parachute. Kasi wala lang, yung shoot. So yun
Yung may mukha mo din.
Mukha ko rin
Ikaw na yung glue wall, ikaw na yung parachute, ikaw na lang lahat. Diba?
Ako na lang kaya yung Free Fire.
Ikaw na lang kaya yung Free Fire. Exactly, no? Pero like Vil said, guys, mamimigay ulit tayo ng codes for today dahil meron tayong dalawang Great Plunder Grows a Box na nakikita nyo sa inyong mga screen ko anong itsura just in case na hindi kayo aware. But this is a for giveaway and mamaya-maya i-release natin yung code sa stream. So you have to really stay tuned and watch out for the codes that we are about to give away for today. And the happy thing is, unlimited yung pag-claim nito, no, para sa mga tao. Hindi siya specific na first 100 lang yung maka-claim, yun lang yung makakakuha. Basta matapos tong araw na to, before matapos tong araw na to, mak-claim nyo na, matapos yung stream rather.
Yeah, that's true. So, kung ako sa inyo mga kaibigan, kunin nyo na!
Oh, please,
Mamaya.
Kasi maraming nagtatanong sa ano natin sa live stream natin. Asa na ba yung code? Relax lang kayo. Syempre, supportahan muna natin yung mga teams natin from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And of course, like we said, yung code na yan, nandyan lang yan. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Ibibigay din namin yan. But, heading in to our first map for today. It is gonna be Kalaharieville. Group A versus Group B ang maglalaban. And I think it's finally time to pass it on to our casters. So, Neptune and of course, Kuku TV, what do you got?
And magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, guys. Again, nandito na naman kami. Ako si Kuku TV and I have here si Gentleman Gaming. And guys, we are now back for week 3, day number 2. This is Group A and Group B. And pupunta na tayo sa Kalahari. Neptune, kumusta ka naman?
Mabuti naman at well, doon sa mga tao dito, sa mga nanonood ngayon, guys, hopefully you're keeping safe like everyone else and hopefully you're excited din sa mapapanood natin dahil nga ito na ang pang-anim na araw. Grabe, no? Ang bilis, pang-anim na araw na agad of the MCP Majors, paring Kuku.
Sobrang dami na nangyari and sobrang dami na rin na nakapagbuya dito sa ating MCP Major Season 2. At sobrang excited ako kasi kahapon nakita natin yung dalawang mapa na Bermuda at Purgatory, pero now we're gonna move in dito sa ating pangatlong mapa na hindi pa natin nakikita from yesterday. This is the Kalahari map. Itong mapa na to, this is a big map, and actually marami tayong makikitang snipe battle when it comes to these teams. And when you talk about Group A and B, sabi nga nila yung Group B, the death group, actually parang Group C din eh. At the same time, 'di ba? Neptune, parang death group din yung Group C kasi nga sobrang galing ng mga teams na nandoon, and at the same time, halos lahat sa kanila pasok dun sa top 12.
Correct. Oo, nandun sila sa top 12 and yun nga, medyo mahirap balansehin yung Group B and C dahil sobrang lupit. Pero A and B, no? Ito yung tanong ngayon. Makakabawi na ba ang Group A? Because so far, marami ng movements when it comes to the leaderboard at may mga konti na umaakyat pataas. No? Hopefully, it continues on para mabalanse, ma-shuffle naman yung mga teams natin at malaman natin, no? Is it the grouping or is it just the performance of the team that will pop off, no, on these games?
Tama yan, Neptune. And actually, there are two squads or teams na tinitingnan ko ngayon from Group A na pwedeng pumasok dyan dun sa mga level na pinapakita ng Group B and C. And these two teams are the Bloody Head from the Philippines, and from Malaysia, we have yung Tactical Intex. They have the chance to actually get into that top 9. Currently, right now, Tactical Intex nasa top 10 na siya. And at the same time, yung Bloody Heads natin, nakakapon natin na pinag-uusapan lagi na nasa top 12 pa din. So, what Bloody Head can do here, Neptune, is kailangan nilang maghanap ng mga kalaban in order for them na mas marami pa silang kill points. Tama ba yun, Neptune?
Tama. Dapat talaga mabalanse nila yung kill points as well as the placement point. And yun nga, stay alive as long as possible kasi usually the moment na napalaban na sila and they end up losing a lot more of members, talagang wala na nawawala na ng no choice yung mga tropa natin from Bloody Heads. And if they can stay alive at least with 2 members and then end up at final 3, mas malaki yung chance nila na makukuha ng magandang placement point and a little pick off from other teams. Pero kung maka-survive naman sila as a group, as a 4-man strong group, then they will be able to get top 3 if not the booyah for today.
Yeah, definitely. And kahapon, nakita natin yung team metrics, Neptune, na nakadalawang booyah. So, yung team na yun, nasa mababang posisyon yun sa leaderboard. And kayang-kaya ng Group A, especially the teams like Tactical Intex and Bloody Head. Actually, there are other teams na pwede ding makapasok like Do Easy, one of the other underdog teams ngayon dito sa dalawang grupo na to between Group A and Group B.
Oo, medyo dikitan talaga yung laban nito kasi yung Bloody Heads and Do Easy, especially from Group A, no, they're getting close to that halfway mark. But here we go, speaking of halfway, or actually, speaking of mark, ito na nga po ang kalahari, no? And this marks the start of the battle. Over to you, Kuku.
Yes, definitely. Kalahari, guys. Napaka-init na mapa, pero napaka maulan na hapon ngayon dito sa Pilipinas. Pero guys, yun na nga guys, we are going in dito sa ating unang laro, unang match ng day number 2 ng week 3 natin. Day 6 technically guys. So dito natin makikita yung mga platforms na pwede nilang puntahan sa itaas na kung saan pwede nilang snipe yung mga kalaban nila. And the flight path, Neptune, is now going from Stone Ridge hanggang sa Old Hampton. And we have the drop points usually for these teams. Tingnan natin kung merong maglalaban agad-agad.
It seems like dito sa bandang Mammoth, we have 2 teams already dropping in, and we have also Do Easy na taking over Refinery. So I think ang magiging focus natin dito sa Mammoth, where we have Seth Squad as well as a team, if I'm not mistaken, this is AKO Legends. Ayan. And here we go. We have, it's Umbrella Reborn na nandito nga po, and iPans being shot at. And what a shot from iPans in here into Lavits, no? Napakalayo and into the lower ground. Mas maganda nga yung pwesto ni Lavits doon, pero mukhang si Lavits yung na delikado at that point.
Yes, indeed. And the Set Squad, lagi natin silang nakikita na kasama Blacklist International from the previous day. Pero ito, meron na naman silang kasama at mananakdown na nga dito si Grizzly. Buti na lang, nandun yung kasama niya para i-revive siya agad-agad. Ang kailangan ng set squad dito, Neptune, para sa akin, no, is maging mas aggressive pa sila kagaya nito. Mana-knockdown na nga dito yung isang player ng UMP, Umbrella Reborn, down with 2 players. We are now down with 1 more, and there you go. Umbrella Reborn is now eliminated, Neptune. Ang bilis, grabe.
Kill.
Oh, I mean, we're expecting not that fast engagement, pero sabi ko nga, nabanggit nga natin no, noong mga nakaraan, as the moment that you have the opportunity to get those skills, go and grab it. Na? Kunin nyo na, lalo na kung confidence kayo sa skills ninyo, go ahead and swipe that squad. And that is what happened. No? Napakaganda ng pasok nila doon and napakaganda ng start of their game. But speaking of start of the game, mukhang magsisimula na rin no, ang Enigmax going against AKO Legends, but they have the high tier loot area para sa AKO Legends, kaya mukhang lalayo muna Enigmax dito. They have the AKO Legends has a more opportunity to get a lot of weapons in there, and delikado ang sitwasyon ng Enigmax at that point kung sakaling haharap sila.
Tama yun, and Enigmax currently right now at the very last position sa ating leaderboard. So most definitely, Neptune, ayaw na ayaw nilang makipag-engage sa isa sa mga top team, which is yung AKO Legend. But right now, talagang ini-scout na lang ni V2 itong area na to. Again, dito natin makikita, Neptune, no, yung mga higher grounds na pwede nilang puntahan para at least alam nila kung saan sila pupuntahan. At the same time, alam nila kung nasan yung mga kalaban. Pero yun, may na-knockdown agad si Taken with that sniper onto Team Enigmax.
Oh, grabe, no? Medyo malayo na sina Taken, or sina ang Enigmax doon. Si Losem and Slumber, they're a little bit too far, pero nakita pa rin ng AKO, and I think AKO here is up for blood. Talagang makikita na nga yung dalawang membro at naipit na nga dito. Hopefully, the ones on the lookout from above ay makakabawi at mabablock off, no? Anyone pushing in from AKO Legends. But here comes Slumber trying to go in, and the shots, tinamaan na ata ang isa, and Rosox right now is in trouble. Hopefully, there will be a follow-up and then a knockdown, at I think this will be the prompt for Enigmax to go in, no, para ubusin ang AKO Legends if they can, no. Kung mauubos nila, knowing that AKO Legends is on the top 2 of leaderboards, no, this will be a great achievement if they did that.
And actually, ang problema ng AKO Legends doon ay di nila alam talaga yung position ng bawat isa dun sa Enigmax. Pero ito, we have ITX, Yux currently going for the spray dito sa Argon MY, which is si Sparks, and Sparks getting actually down on low HP. Ito naman si Trix naman at the same time going for the spray onto the other side. Uy, pinush na ata doon si Zapnu, pero Zapnu will take Pioro down with his gun, and right now meron naman lumalaban dito na malapit lang si Mi nasa likod lang ng kanyang glue wall, pero Zapnu will try to push now. Tatlo sila dito, meron ng isa dito si X2R, and knockdown dito si X2R, and now with one more player left na si Mi. Saan ka pupunta, Mi? Mi will get eliminated, and Argon MY is eliminated at 11th place.
Grabe Argon MY, no? They're not really looking good in those engagement. They popped off a little bit into the league stages, pero alam mo yun, unti-unti silang nababawasan ng momentum, ng energy, I think, no? Energy to move forward. Kasi every time they go in for the early engagement, ayan, nauubos sila agad, or may matitirang isa, pero like what we seen yesterday, talagang hindi nakakatakbo ng malayo, nauubos sila. And that is one thing that Argon MY needs to do. Kailangan makapag-focus sila on a few targets and then eliminate one at a time, keeping their position as well as yung backup ang kailangan talaga.
And actually, para sa akin, no, kung ako yung Argon MY or yung Team Enigmax na currently na nasa baba ng leaderboards natin, with them, yung Argon MY getting eliminated, nakaka-demoralize yun, no? Neptune, kasi ilang araw na nakalipas, still hindi pa rin sila makabawi. I am not sure what's not working with them. Ikaw ba, Neptune, ano bang pwede mong gawing advice siguro para sa ating Team Argon MY para at least makakuha sila ng punto sa mga susunod na laban natin?
Well, I would say for them, review nila yung mga previous matches, no. There are some days talagang sa kanila naka-focus, and they will be able to find out what went well and what went good, or I mean what went bad, no. Pero at that point they need to check out din sino yung nakalaban nila na madali nilang na-eliminate, and just look for them, hunt for that team. Una, malalaman na nila kung saan drop point, usual drop point, lalo na kung consistent yung nagiging drop point ng mga teams na yon. And for those naman na inconsistent yung drop points, just know their rotation as well. So it's more of information gameplay na lang din. It's not just in game but also off game, no? Kailangan meron ka pa ring gathering of information. But there we go. Speaking of information, Maute doesn't have that information of the opposing team. Pero napabagsak na nga siya dito. And we have Bloody Heads losing one member. Pero as we can see from the minimap, we have Freedom Rumble na mukhang nakaabang na nga dito. And hopefully Maute will be picked up and revived and they can regroup para makabawi naman dito sa laban na ito.
At magiging easy yung pag-revive dito kay Maute kasi wala naman masyadong malapit na Freedom Rumble. Pero talking about Freedom Rumble, grabe sila mag-headshot. Like, we have Oren with 21.43% of a headshot at si Vegeta 33.99. Sobrang, para sa akin, accurate siya when it comes to this type of level of gameplay dito sa MCP Major Season 2. Kasi nga, syempre, nandito na lahat ng malalakas, 'di ba? From Malaysia and the
Correct.
Philippines. And grabe yung mga tutok nila dito. And nakita na nga natin doon, Maute actually getting taken out. Pero for now, Neptune, mukhang mag-chill muna tayo dito. Pero ito, we have PXG Radical, yung unorthodox gameplay nila. Asan na? Ito na nga, we have XBR Guns trying to wait for someone to push.
Nagbabalik ang vehicle gameplay. Insanity in there rushing in. At yun na nga po, no, mukhang nakita na nga si Arens and will be blocked. Oh, what a grenade in there coming from Tanamo. The Grenade King is back and with the double vector eliminating one, deleting one. Arens has been taken down. Guns is also down. And there you go, the quick elimination. PXG Radicals with that unorthodox gameplay nga, no? Quick swipe for this team.
Wow, sobrang bilis nun. Parang wala pang 2 minutes. Inubos nila yung Kenneth X Brain, pero ito na yung laban between Bloody Heads versus AKO Legends. AKO Legend actually pushed itong command post na position ngayon ng Bloody Heads, and Bloody Head will try to actually back out. Takot sila sa AKO Legend kasi meron pang isa. Mukhang sandwich ngayon. Ang AKO Legend hindi alam ng Bloody Head na may nag-push na doon sa kabilang dako, which is ito, yung Freedom Rumble. Nakalaban nila ngayon yung AKO Legend. Sino kaya ang mananalo dito?
Yeah, it's Freedom Rumble on the upper side. I think it's too easy na naan ditong nakasama ng AKO
too
Legends.
easy pala.
Technically 4 teams na naan dito, and siguro hinahunting nila yung Freedom Rumble, but gunshots has been heard from behind kaya medyo lumayo sila. But I would say for Bloody Heads, this is the advantage that they can get, no? As you can see on the minimap, unti-unting lumalapit ang Freedom Rumble on this engagement kasi alam mo yung mga vulture gameplay, once na tumigil ang putukan, you have a chance to go against a team na hindi prepared and who's just regrouping. Pero ito, mukhang nag-disengage na nga sa laban, and AKO Legends will be left. Duisi is moving in onto the south side of command post at mukhang makasalubong na ang mga tropa natin ng Bloody Heads if hindi sila umalis sa kaninang pwesto.
At 4-man squad pa lang nangyayari dito, pero ito Z squad right now. Naku po, SAF pa ang makakalaban ng Z squad, and right now Macrory with their best player in SAF will try to throw a nade, and there you go. What a throw. Monarch will be down. Gapang ka muna, baby. And right now, Macrory will try to put up a glue wall dito sa harapan niya. And Lavitz actually will take out Let's Go. Mukhang nahiwalay itong isang player ng ating SAF, and Damon is actually getting pushed also at the same time. Ito naman si Macrory still spraying away with his AR dito kay Blade. Blade actually down to low HP, able to heal up at the same time. And right now, yung poison ng zone, nasa kanila na. Kailangan na nilang pumasok ng zone dito, Neptune.
Yeah, it's still an advantage sa SAF na nandito dahil nga all the accuracy that they have, and 2 members has been taken out or 3 members has been taken down already. Type 64, ayan, hinampas na nga lang dito ni McRory, and hopefully, no, yung ginawa ni McRory na yun, I watched the tea time for the interview for SAF, and hopefully sumigaw sila ng Kobe on that grenade kasi that was a special request by Tash during that tea time, but that was something, or that is something that is usually said, siguro, no, sa mga tropa natin ng SAF, kasi napakagaling nilang mag-handle ng grenade. But speaking of handling, I don't think Do Easy is handling this well dahil nasa gitna na nga sila ng Bloody Heads and AKO Legends. Now, the question is, sino kaya yung unang lalapit? Sino yung unang puputok? At sino ang magbo-vulture gameplay? Sino ang makakasurvive?
Well, mukhang hindi yata ito masasandwich kasi yung AKO Legend nag-adjust dito. Papasok ng bilog dun sa may bandang compound sa may north side ng command post. And yung Bloody Heads natin, nag-aabang lang dun sa may ridge area na kung saan tinitignan nila yung likod, which is ito, dalawang teams ang kailangan nilang bantayan. By the way, yung Do Easy natin, si Bites ay patay na nga. 3 na lang sila dito. So, when it comes to numbers advantage, sobrang lugi itong Do Easy laban sa dalawang squad na to. And tingnan natin yung ating bilog, mga kaibigan. Now going on to the east side ng command post yung bilog, and now it is also shrinking at the same time. Saan kaya pupunta ang ating bilog after this circle?
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned previously, di ba, the best approach in this is to go flank around the circle. Pero nakita natin yung SAF na naandun, no? Straight, diretso sa gitna. Napakatapang talaga ng mga tropa natin SAF. But speaking of matapang, ito na nga po, no? Freedom Rumble has rushed in, but PXG Radicals has already taken down one Insanity for that delete. At mukhang susugod na nga yung ibang mga tropa dito. May isang natitira. May isang natitira sa side ng Freedom Rumble. At here comes Ramiel, no? Oh, shoot! Kobe in there. Mark was able to go in for the follow-up at napakaganda naman pinapakita ng PXG Radicals natin dito. 6 kills na nga sila dito and 8 teams remaining. Will this continue on for the Radicals?
Grabe naman yung pagbato ng granada na yun. Saktong-sakto. Pero Neptune, meron pa atang 2 Freedom Rumble na buhay dito. And now we're looking at yung ating Bloody Head. Wala sa kanila yung bilog ngayon. So kailangan nila magabol dito. Pero Set Squad will get eliminated by AKO Legend sa ating kill feed. AKO Legend, mukhang naaamoy nila na meron tao dito sa may bandang taas. Pero they're just looting everything that they can. Kasi mag-shrink na nga yung ating zone in 5 more seconds. And kailangan nilang pumasok dito sa may western side ng ating bilog. Looks like mukhang pupunta sila sa southern side wherein nandoon yung ating Bloody Heads. Bloody Head already able to get inside yung ating SAF. Gitnang-gitna. No fear ang ating mga SAF.
Oh, no fear talaga. Talagang diniretso nila yung gitna despite of losing 1 member. But we have Bloody Heads in our sights right now. Taken was able to go in against Forbids. At si Forbids na nga po, mukhang na-delete na nga ata. Going to Enigmax right now. It's now left to Slumber. At mukhang nakatulog na nga Enigmax in there. Bye-bye for now. Going into the next round. Now, ito si Maute has been taken down. But here comes Tactical Intex going in for that hit as well. Freedom Rumble natanggal na rin sa equation. And here comes Morgana. Pero hindi ako taken in there, was able to eliminate them, and they were taking down. No, Mark is still alive for Bloody Heads, and this is a good start for them. I think this is a move for Bloody Heads to move up a little bit on the leaderboard.
Right, and kitang-kita nyo yun guys, meron vector magtanggol yung AKO Legend na player, and shotgun lang para dun sa Bloody Head. Talo yung shotgun mga kaibigan. Ganun kaganda yung ating vector laban sa close counter battle. Pero McRory, nakita ni Siok dito ng ITX, and mukhang kukunin na nila yung bilog dito galing sa SAF. Pero meron din PXG Radical sa may bandang likod. Ipit na ipit ngayon ang SAF mga kaibigan, and Damon is stuck behind that blue wall. Kitang-kita ni Zapnu, huli kapalbon, and right now 3 teams remaining. Neptune, ITX laban sa PXG Radical. Strix now pushing in with that shorty, and right now ito na nga mga kaibigan, grabing sobrang pandemonium and chaos na ang nangyayari dito, and PXG Radicals ang mananalo dito laban sa Tactical Intex. Wow, and there's only 1 more team left ang kalaban dito ng PXG Radicals, and that is Bloody Heads. And there you go. Booyah for Team PXG Radicals.
Oh my God, PXG Radicals in there taking the first booyah of the day, followed by Bloody Heads. At napaganda ng momentum nito para sa Team Pilipinas, no? Ito na nga, 2 team from number 1, the first place and second place of this match. At grabe, no? Napakagandang performance ng PXG Radicals in here from the start. They are back to their unorthodox gameplay or a more aggressive gameplay na rin. And sabi ko nga, Bloody Heads, no? They are getting the placement and the kill points as well. So this is a good play for these teams, pare ko.
Right, Neptune. And kitang-kita natin sa mga players na napaka-chill lang nila. And again, it's okay to be chilling like that kasi isipin mo, 'di ba, nasa top 3 sila and nanalo sila uli. So definitely it will be good for the team as well. Pero yun na nga, Neptune, mukhang kailangan na natin ng tulong from our mga hosts. So Neptune, we have here Vil and Taylor. Pasok.
Maraming salamat, paring Kuku TV. Pero yun nga, nakita natin PSG Radicals back in the leaderboards again and again. Sila ulit ang nakakuha ng buya for the longest time. Ang tagal nating inantay ito and finally sila rin na nakakuha dito, mga kaibigan. Pero I just want to ask you guys, I mean, y'all been saying, at saka yung Bloody Heads pala, talagang they really want to secure yung top 12 na for sure mas mataas sila ngayon, and hopefully matapos tong araw na to na medyo mas mataas naman sila sa 12 kasi lagi lang sila nagkalaro sa 12, 13 like all the time. Pero I mean, para lang at least maliwanagan yung mga viewers natin, you all been saying PSG Radicals back then in FFPO, they've been trying to be unorthodox and aggressive at the same time. Pero can you explain further kung paano ba yung ginagawa ng unorthodox gameplay ng PXG Radicals dito, Neptune?
I mean, basically kasi sa Battle Royale, all you have to do is flank yung flank the circles, nabanggit kanina. Flank the circles, stay within, and then just wait for your chance to take down an enemy. Ang PXG Radicals, they roam around with the vehicles and they utilize the vehicle to knock down an enemy. So hindi lang sila yung tipong, alam mo yun, pasyal lang, let's get position and then take the kill. No, they use it to knock them down, to push them out. Nakita na tayo ng nasipa ng vehicle and how horrid that looks. Pero that's an unorthodox gameplay that we've seen from PXG Radicals.
Pero ikaw, Kuku, what's your take sa unorthodox gameplay ng PXG Radicals ngayon? Kasi kung napapansin mo, medyo matagal natin sila hindi nakita na nagbuya talaga. Ilang araw din eh. Pero what are your take on that, dude?
Well, I mean, dun sa ginagawa kasi nila, kaya kanina actually, nakita natin nag-push sila gamit yung kotse dun sa isang team na na-wipeout nila dun sa previous match or sa match na kakatapos lang. Actually, very risky siya at the same time. Pero yung risk na inaano nila, na nilalagay nila dun, nababawi din nila by wiping them out. And actually, with them using that unorthodox gameplay, kita na nga natin yung resulta this match wherein nakuha nga nila yung buya. So yun yung para sa akin very risky yung ginagawa nila.
Yun yung actually, it was cannot X-Brain. Yung pinush nila from that specific map that we just saw. Parang inalay ng cannot X-Brain yung kanilang mga sarili sa harapan ng PXG Radicals during that time. At napag-usapan na rin naman natin yung unorthodox gameplay or yung vehicle gameplays ng PXG Radicals. But if we take a look at the bigger picture, in an international stage like this, na may mention din ng casters natin, Vil, Neptune, and also Kuku, na mahirap or parang yung playstyle ng Filipino playstyle, it's talagang push or kumbaga yung kanilang sariling game style, no? And in a international stage like this, iba yung magiging factor nun kasi hindi na rin Pinoy teams yung makakalaban nila. So, when it comes to this type of stage, Kuku, ano nga ba yung Filipino game style and mahirap ba talaga i-punish yun mula sa ibang mga teams as well na hindi aware or hindi usual na nakikita to?
Well, I mean, to answer that question, Terror, yung Filipino style kasi it's more on what we call walwalan eh. Like talagang
Balagbagan.
balagbagan eh, parang ganun ba? And I mean, as a former analyst of Blacklist International for a battle royale game din, ganun din yung nakikita ko when it comes to local like PH and then comparing it to international. You really have to adjust that walwalan gameplay. Pero dito sa MCP Major, looks like yung walwalan gameplay na ginagawa ng PXG Radicals is actually working.
Yeah.
It's actually the same as what SAF is doing. Pero yung SAF talaga is a combination of walwalan and at the same time yung international play in objectives.
I mean, as a caster as well of another BR game eh. Actually, ganito. Totoo yun. Ang Pinoy, talagang balagbagan talaga. Alam mo yun, parang mala action star yung datingan. Alam mo yun, parang na lang silang nasapian ng mga espiritu ni Lito Lapid, nila FPJ, sila nila Aramina, mga tipong ganon.
Pati si
Yung
Aramina
tipong-
nadamay pa.
nagbe-BR yun, man, sila Maui Taylor. Alam mo yun, pero, I mean, ganun yung playstyle nila. If ever sa Filipino versus Filipino, kunwari, PH, puro PH team. Pero pagdating sa pagkalaban nila yung mga ibang Southeast Asian teams, medyo nagsuslow yung pace nila. Medyo hindi, kasi, parang, yung mga Filipino teams, yung mga nag-a-adjust dun sa gameplay nung mga kalaban nila. Pero dito sa Free Fire MCP Majors, ang gusto ng mga Filipino teams, kayo ang umayon sa playstyle namin. Kayo ang mag-adjust. So, sino mag-a-adjust? Siyempre kayo, di ba? Yan ang nasa mindset ngayon ng mga Filipino teams. And that is the thing that is happening right now. For the side of PXG Radicals, they're actually messing up with the heads of these players.
And speaking of, yung tipong, yung tipong sabihin mo na, hindi, okay lang. Hindi, yung tipo, yun nga no, kung ganun talaga yung mindset mo, Vil, alam mo na, 100%
success.
Yan, alam mo na agad. And looking at the Filipino team as well right here, which is SAF, yung isa sa mga pinaka-consistent team na nakikita natin. And even on that last circle, nakita natin na almost lahat Filipino teams. Diba? So, tingnan natin kung yun pa rin ba ang makikita natin for game number 2. Group A versus Group B pa rin to. Pero ang pinagkaiba, syempre, magbabago tayo ng mapa because we are heading on into Purgatory as the map this time around. Neptune and Kuku, tignan natin kung kaya ba ng Filipino teams natin to.
Ayan. Our host, Vil and Tyror, napakaganda ng mga insights, no? Especially sa mga Pinoy na nanonood dyan. You know for yourself kung ano naman talaga ang galawan ng Pinoy when it comes to games and especially Battle Royale and especially Free Fire. At ito na nga po, the teams are now jumping in. They're coming from Crossroad into Forge at nakikita natin medyo malayo yung Central and Lumber Mill as well as Fire Brigade wherein yung mga nakaraan paring Kuku ay maraming lumalapag doon, maraming naglalaban doon.
Yeah, definitely. And you can actually see right now itong PXG Radicals Neptune papunta doon sa Central. I'm not sure kung makaka-drop sila doon kasi malayo nga yung ating flight path, pero most definitely i-co-commit nila yan kasi doon sila nakilala. Pero ito, meron dalawang team na nasa Ski Lodge. I think this is Bloody Heads and Z Squad. Z Squad talaga, Neptune. Anong meron sa kanila?
Siguro dito talagang mainit ang laban nila dito sa Set Squad and Bloody Heads. But the question is, they have the momentum from previously kasi medyo maganda na yung pinakita ng Bloody Heads dito. Set Squad naman on the other hand might be a little bit lost. But here we go. Speaking of loss, we have one loss from that side of SAF, if I'm not mistaken, no, ang mga tropa natin ng Umbrella Reborn was able to hit them hard in here from this high ground. At looking at this placement, wala masyadong compound dito, but they managed to got a lot of weapons already and they're prepared to go against them.
And mukhang hindi ready yung SAF dito from sa push ng UMB. And yung UMB yung nakakuha ng first kill dito. Pero McRory na naman nagpapakilala with 2 kills already for SAF, and yung Umbrella Reborn natin kailangang umalis ngayon. They have to regroup, kailangan nilang maghanap ng compound, pero Damon will knock down error na naman dito, and SAF, ito yung sinasabi natin, no, Neptune, walwalan, talagang wawalwalin, babalag-balagin ka ng ating SAF until maubos kayo. And yung sinasabi ko na combination siya ng international play, sobrang smart nung play nila. Tingnan mo yung minimap natin. Naka-triangle yung SAF natin dito sa UMB and si Zay. Ayan na. Grabe naman yun. McRory. Kobe from McRory. What a play.
Kobe and McRory in there, no? Talagang pinapakita na they are very well prepared, no? Very well versed on those grenade gameplay, especially the grenade launcher din. Pero grabe talaga si McRory. Wag mo nang pauwakan si McRory, no? Ng grenade dahil talaga makakaubos or definite, no? Instant delete sa ibang side, no, kung napaharap nyo ang SAF. But here we go. Do Easy right now is in here. Tamang tambay lang muna on this area, and they have Freedom Rumble on their side as well. So the question is, will they be pushed in here? Medyo malaki tong compound na to at marami silang pwedeng taguan at marami din silang pwedeng takasan just in case they choose to.
Yeah, definitely. And do easy mo ang magbaback out sila dito going south of our map right now. And going back doon kay McRory, siguro pag nagtitraining to, no, maglaro ng Free Fire, hindi siya nagtitraining ng ibang baril. Talagang grenade launcher lang yung hawak niya. And kitang-kita natin yung resulta yung kanyang pagtitraining ng pag-grenade launcher. And kita nga doon, saktong-sakto. Alam na alam niya kung nasan doon yung last member ng Umbrella Reborn, and sobrang sad lang para sa Umbrella Reborn na hindi sila makabawi from the previous match. And dito sa Purgatory, talagang inubos sila ng top number 1 team. Pero ito mukhang bumalik yung ating Do Easy. Siguro feeling nila mas may position sila against Freedom Rumble, and looks like they're gonna try to siguro babuelo lang siguro muna dito, Neptune.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. At speaking of, sabi mo nga, no, commit kung commit, here comes PXG Radicals. Talagang dinaretso yung central kahit gano'ng kalayo. And they are meeting up with Argon MY. Mukhang may 1v1 na nagaganap dito. We have one member in there also for the backup. Shots are being fired right now as well dito sa Do Easy and Freedom Rumble. Mukhang nagsimula na nga ang laban dito. And one member from Kenneth X-Brain is moving in. So, not quite sure kung ano magiging ambag niya dito, or siguro pipitas lang din siya dito para makasama naman, makatulong naman sa team nila to get a lot of or a few more points. But Do Easy is still sitting pretty dito sa area to. Mukhang the way I'm looking at the minimap, si Freedom Rumble ang nag-a-adjust dito on how to push on Do Easy.
No, pero ito Freedom Rumble, Apam at saka yung isa niyang kasama dito McLaren na papunta dito sa other side ng road, and Freedom Rumble is now getting ready to push. Looks like naka-knockdown ata sila dito ng isa na nire-revive ngayon ng teammate ng Do Easy. Actually, hindi pa nire-revive at the same time. Ipan will actually get taken down, so 2 members is now out for Do Easy. Si Sha ay nagbe-bleed out na dito at mukhang walang makakapag-revive sa kanya. Now, only 2 players left here for XBR.
Yeah, XBR, no? Sabi ko nga, tamang pitik-pitik. Ayan, pitas-pitas lang din ng XBR dito, taking advantage of the engagement. But we have one who is, well, we have one na andito na nga. Medyo malayo. Malayo yung kanyang pwesto dito compared to Arens. I think si Arens, ayan, nag-commute. No? Si Juan pala nag-commute, si Arens may motor at mukhang magre-regroup na nga sila dito. I'd like to see how Do Easy and Freedom Rumble end up that battle, and where XBR will be going. Sa tingin ko, they will be trying to secure the area of the circle. Pero ito nga, balik sa Freedom Rumble na full squad pa rin sila dito but no hits. We have 3 members from Do Easy on the other side who might be surprised, no? Dahil kanina nakita natin XBR yung bumaril sa likod at nakapag-knockdown ng isang miyembro. So they might be surprised that all members will be in front of them in a bit.
Yeah, definitely Neptune. Pero when it comes to engagement, ayokong mag-peek sa mga windows pagkalaban ko ang Freedom Rumble. Ang galing nila mag-headshot eh. Actually, kung titingnan mo lahat ng team, sila yung pinamataas probably na porsyento or percentage ng headshot rate. So ngayon, ang best na gawin ng Do Easy dito for me is to back out for a bit. Pero ito, we have Argon MY, tamang stroll lang dito sa kanyang McLaren, and right now also at the same time, talagang rotation ang priority ngayon ng Argon MY. Looks like they're going from south east going to the middle ng ating mapa, and yung middle ng mapa natin and dito sa may Brasilia, na kung saan merong set squad dito na dadaanan ni Sparks, at siguro pinapakiramdaman niya muna kung meron tao. Looks like ayun, nakita na nga niya, confirmed. So kailangan na niya mag-back out dito, pero hindi, meron pa dito isa pa team which is Do Easy. Wala kang mapupuntahan dito sa Brasilia. Nandito lahat ng ating mga teams actually, Neptune.
Oo, Enigmax has shown themselves na andito rin sa Brasilia. Ano bang meron sa Brasilia? Sobrang
Uy!
dami ng bayan. Uy,
Nalaglag!
na-knockdown on themselves. Mukhang tinamaan nata ni Enigmax Soldier in there at na-eliminate na nga sa Spark. A very risky gameplay from the side of Argon MY at mukhang iniwan na nga nila doon ang PXG Radicals no on that area of Fire Brigade. Pero ito na nga po, going back to Bloody Heads, mukhang kalaban nila dito, Saf, ang makakaharap nila dito. Morgana has been taken out by 4 beats. At napakaganda naman na snipe noon. Morgana needs to be picked up. But the question is, hindi ba sila makakaligtas dito or maabawi? Oh, here comes CJ right now. Tamang depensa lang muna dito. Si 4 beats habing binabaril. Pero ito na nga po, we have Makarori right now. Grenade will be stopped by that time turner. Grabe, napakaganda ng tempo and they know kung pumasok yan, that might be the end of ZJ right there.
Grabe naman yun. Kita-kita ko yun sa corner ng aking mga mata. May bumabato, which is Makrori. Pero Makrori will get taken down there. Buti na lang na merong glue wall doon para gamitin niyang cover. Pero ito na nga, Maute will finish Makrori off. And ayun, uy, mukhang mauubos ata yung ating Saf dito. And Saf down to, I think, 2 more players left. And dito na nga, yung ating Brasilia, Mayhem, and ARGMY. Versus Enigmax and ARGMY, Argon MY is eliminated. Alam mo, Neptune, kung bakit sila nandito sa Brasilia?
Bakit?
Nandito ata yung code na hinahanap ng mga viewers natin.
Mamaya pa yun. Mamaya pa yun lalabas. Siguro naghahanap sila dyan sa mga loot boxes. We have to find out, no? Oo nga, no? Nakakapagtaka. Nandito sila sa lahat sa Brasilia. Imagine, Argon MY earlier, galing sila sa South. Tapos nag-joyride, nag-convoy pa sila papunta dito sa Brasilia. Unfortunately, it's the end for them. And PXG Radicals mukhang sumod na rin on this area of Brasilia. So Do Easy will have more problems. Kanina, Seth Squad, actually it's Freedom Rumble and Do Easy ang magkaharap. So may Seth Squad na pumasok kanina and PXG Radicals will be here. Tapos meron pang ibang teams who's just lurking around on this area. So sobrang dami ng bahay. Mukhang mababa ang renta dito sa Brasilia, brother.
Oo, mukhang mababa ang renta dito. Lahat na inupahan ng ating mga teams dito sa ating Group A at Group B. Acting Do Easy still sitting pretty dito. Buhay na buhay sila. PXG Radicals na din. Tana mo nakaiwalay dito sila. Tana mo ata yung 4 nila dito. And right now, EMX. Uy, Enigmax na push na nga dito ng Freedom Rumble. And EMX down to only 1. Soldier takbo hanggang may lupa. Pero hindi, mukhang lalaban din si Soldier. Para sa akin, wag ka na pumalag, boy. Umuwi ka na dyan sa may bahay sa baba. Rentahan mo na kasi mababa ang renta ngayon dito sa Brasilia.
Soldier Boy on the run. Ayan, mapapayu ka na lang dito kay Soldier, no? Dahil nga medyo delikado na nga kanyang pwestuhan. And napakaganda naman din, no? Freedom Rumble na talagang hindi na nakapag-antay. Kanina pa sila nag-aantay for their chance to go in for that push. Hindi pa Enigmax na nandun. Do Easy pa yung nag-aabang. Pero ito, nakita nila yung opening for Enigmax and they were able to take down 3 of their members. Pero Do Easy, sabi mo nga, sitting pretty pa rin sila dito. But sobrang sitting pretty, 0 kills pa rin sila despite of the enemies that they have encountered. So mukhang mahihirapan sila dito. I don't think they're confident to go in for a fight right now at magbo-vulture gameplay na lang sila later on.
Tama, and mukhang nag-aabangan na lang tong mga teams na to hanggang sa lumit yung bilog natin. We are still on the second phase ng ating zone pero we only have like 10 players or 10 teams rather remaining sa ating laro. And yun nga, Soulja Boy, grabe napatingin tuloy ako sa ginugel ko kung anong taon. Yung Soulja Boy na yan. 2009 pa pala yan. Sobrang tagal na palang nakalipas. And anyways, going back sa ating laro, Z Squad. Buti na lang Neptune, itong Z Squad naka-survive sila sa early engagement. Nakita nga natin kanina or actually for the past few games na lagi silang nasasabayan ng mga teams pero ito this is their time to shine and hopefully they pick their own fights dito, especially maraming tao ngayon dito sa location na to. Para sa akin, it's best na mag-third party na lang sila instead of initiating yung engagement laban sa mga kalaban nila.
Oo nga, I mean, it's the best strategy. Siguro because they move down, medyo malaki yung binaba nila when it comes to the leaderboards. Coming from number 13, tapos bumagsak sila sa 16, they're being careful, they're being on their toes. Ayaw nila ng balagbagan nga na labanan. Pero yun nga, no, pagkaharap nila dito, ang mga tropa nating Pinoy representing PXG Radicals as well as Bloody Heads and SAF. Well, SAF, mukhang natanggal na nga ang mga SAF dito, pero wala silang magagawa eh. Balagbagan talaga ang magaganap na laban, and here we go. We have Do Easy right now. Napaka-easy, no? Isa pa lang namamatay sa kanila, and they have a lot of enemies na nakaharap, at mukhang hide and seek ang ginagawa ng mga tropa natin ng Do Easy dito, taking advantage of everything that's happening around them at getting into the zone na rin. Tapos mamaya saka lang sila alam mo yun, pipitas, or will they be able to eliminate a squad? Yun yung ano eh, yun yung questionable sa akin, kasi hindi sila humaharap sa mga kalaban. So hindi ko alam kung gaano ka-confident sila on their skills to go into the engagement.
Right, and talking about the circle, yung prediction ng mga teams natin, sobrang galing kasi alam nila na nasa Brasilia pupunta, pero it's going on to the northern side siya ng Brasilia, and Bloody Heads, look at their position right now, Neptune. Ang ganda ng kanilang position, unless merong mag-push from the other side, pero most definitely walang makakakuha na neto kung di yung Bloody Heads. So para sa akin, no, malaki yung chance na manalo ng ating Bloody Heads, especially kung dito din mag-e-end up yung ating bilog. Pero dun sa may southern side ng ating bilog, sobrang daming teams. There's like 5 teams trying to battle for position, and right now mukhang may papasok na nga dito sa ating Freedom Rumble, and this is actually the last guy probably of XBR, and that is si Arens na down to half HP.
Oh, ito na nga si Arens. Mukhang napapalaban na nga dito sa Do Easy. This is the first engagement or the second engagement na makikita natin wherein they are being taken down. Uy, nakabawi pa nga doon, Arens. Mukhang hindi lumusot sa bintana yung kanyang mga gunshots doon, at si Juan na lang, the only one remaining for XBR. And SAF, biglang na-eliminate na nga, no? 10th place ang SAF dito. And medyo delikado yung naging pwestuhan nila kanina. But here comes Juan. Mukhang binabaril na nga from all sides. Cannot explain how that happened, but there you go. 9th place on this game. PXG Radicals still 4-man strong, but surprisingly, 1 kill pa lang sila sa laban na ito, and they might be going against Do Easy at this point.
Right, and mukhang yung ating bilog nag-switch na naman papunta sa may bandang taas, and kitang-kita nyo sa minimap yung rotation ng bawat team. And right now, PXG Radicals, they have to engage here with Team Do Easy. Wala silang no choice, sila yung dadaanan nila, and at the same time dun sa may bandang taas ng Do Easy, ang daming nangyayari ngayon. Tana mo throwing in a grenade inside the house, pero wala, yung Do Easy talagang patakbo na papunta sa may bilog natin. And talking about SAF, Neptune, once na nawala si Macrory, talagang nawalan na sila ng laro at na-eliminate sila ng sobrang aga.
Oh, I mean, McRory is a vital part of SAP, or sabihin na everyone is a vital part of SAP. So the moment na mabuwasan ka ng isang player, especially with that gameplay na ginagawa ng mga teams, Enigmax na eliminate ng ano. So going back with that gameplay, it will be difficult for them to move forward. Placement na lang ang pwede mong gawin, but they placed number 10. But going back, tactical index right now. Dalawa yung bumagsak dito, but here comes the push. Freedom Rumble, bagsak na nga. And na-pick up pa nga dito si Trix and si Shooks. At yan, 4-man strong pa rin ang mga tropa natin ng tactical index. They have been called out that, or you mentioned, no, the tactical index have a great chance to go in the top 9 on the left side of the leaderboard. But Set Squad, the moment na pumasok sila doon, they have been eliminated. Here comes tactical index going in once again. Kaharap nila dito ang mga tropa natin ng Do Easy, and I don't think it's easy for them because tactical index a little bit too tactical for them.
Yeah, and Do Easy, galing sila sa labas ng ating zone. So most definitely, boss na sila pagpasok nila dito sa ating Team ITX. And right now, Bloody Heads able to actually still get the northern side ng ating bilog. And again, Bloody Heads, kailangan nila talaga ng sobrang daming points, especially with that kill points. And AKO Legend, katabi lang dito si Mark ng Bloody Heads. And right now, balik tayo dito sa ITX laban sa Do Easy. And Do Easy will get eliminated with Jempal getting knocked out at the very last part. And right now we have 4 teams remaining. Bloody Heads We have also PXG Radicals, AKO Legends, ITX, and tingnan natin to si CJ. Ini-snipe ngayon si Taken, and Taken running down dun sa may left side natin. Talagang sobrang daming knockout and kills na ang nangyayari dito with Tricks with the triple kill.
Oh! CJ nakabawi na nga doon, no? Grenade shot gameplay na nga. But CJ right now will need to protect himself. Napaganda ng opening ng last circle natin. Sobrang open. It's just the reach. And this fence, I don't think it's strong enough to hold them or hold anyone back. Pero ito nga po, no? New kill leader will be PXG Radicals. Insanity being shot up by AKO Taken right now. Pero ito, they are still they still got that cover, no? Napaganda ng cover yung boulder na nga nandun plus a double blue wall para ma-fortify lang yung position nila. And I think this will be pandemonium the moment that the circle shrinks. And here we go, Maute right now. Uy, hindi makalusot, but they will be left, or we are left with PXG Radicals and AKO Legends. Sino kaya mananaig dito? Insanity right now going insane. Here we go, staying in the middle of the circle, and PXG Radicals will be eliminated. AKO Legends for that booyah.
AKO Legends getting that MVP, and mukhang may trend tayong nangyayari ngayon. Mukhang yung mga higher up teams, yung mga leaders ng ating leaderboards ang nakakakuha ng booyah, and AKO Legends one of those. Look at how they celebrate Neptune. Sobrang saya nila. And kahit ako, kung isa ako sa mga pro players dyan for AKO Legends na naglalaro ngayon sa MCP Major, at pag nakabuya, sobrang saya ng feeling na makakuha ng number 1 spot.
Definitely, no? Especially sa ganung katinding laban, no? Sobrang tindi ng laban, sobrang di kita ng mga teams natin. Let's hear what our host has to say. So let's invite back Tyror and Bill into the panel.
We are now in the post-match at tapos na nga ang game number 2 for today. We have seen AKO Legend come back yet again para sa kanilang booyah. And guys, I just wanna say, and gusto ko lang din tanungin, of course, Kuku, ang ganda na positioning actually ng PXG Radicals doon. They had the high ground, they also had the boulder advantage. Even with the down, kaya nilang mag-re-up as well dahil nga may advantage na yon. But natalo pa rin sila sa engagement against AKO Legend. How did that happen?
Well, I mean, yung AKO Legends kasi meron silang fence na pwede nilang gamitin dun sa ending nun. Yeah. And yung PXG Radicals, meron lang silang glue wall and then one piece of rock na pwedeng going cover ng isang player ng PXG Radicals. So, when it comes to engagement, kahit na nasa taas ka ng higher ground na yun, you would still have the disadvantage if you don't really have cover. It will definitely be AKO Legends' time to get that booyah at that time around.
But it felt like Neptune na parang kung titignan natin, fence versus the rock or the boulder, parang mas malakas yung boulder pagdating doon. Pero bakit ganun?
It's also a play of, well, the numbers game. Kasi so far, true. I think it's only 2 members left for PXG Radicals at that point, and split up pa sila. Isa lang yung nasa likod ng boulder and then another one's out in the open at may kalaban pa from the other side. I think it's Bloody Head who has been taken down in there. So hindi na sila nakapag-regroup and recover, and then the circle starts to close in. Wherein nag-aabang na doon. Nauna ang AKO Legends lang sa pwestuhan. Do si Maute, nakapagsayaw pa siya in the center, pero marami na rin bumaba rin sa kanya.
I think one of the biggest factor nga doon is yung split nila. No? Nag-split sila doon, and also at the same time, kung kailangan mo mag-re-up na down yung nasa boulder, kailangan mong tumawid. And the pressure was definitely on for PXG Radicals. Kaya nabigay nila sa yung booyah basically sa AKO Legend. And with that as well, gusto ko lang din tanungin Kuku McCrory. Even on game number 1, pinapabanda yung grenade, sobrang calculated yung movements pagdating sa kalaban, accuracy and game sense. Ano ba yung meron tong team na to? Bakit hirap na hirap yung ibang players na i-punish sila?
Well, I mean, McCrory, number 1, yung SAF, meron silang McCrory wherein sobrang sakto niya magbato ng granada. To the point na parang nagiging regular na lang sa player na yan, which is si McCrory. And when namatay siya nung match number 2 natin for today, nakita ko na parang nawalan ng energy. yung ating SAF until to the point na na namatay sila lahat early.
Naku po, kala ko hindi na ako makakapagsalita eh.
Hindi, actually, tapos na eh. Mabalik na tayo sa casters eh, kasi game number 3 na.
Akala ko di ako magsasalita, inaantay ko eh. pero actually, yung sinabi mo partner, to be honest, that is actually the same thing na gusto ko talaga tanongin. I mean, that is the three teams na talaga naglalaban dito, PSG Radicals and syempre Bloody Heads getting that high ground. At saka yung AKO Legends na nandito lang sila sa baba. Ang meron lang sila is yung fence nga, 'di ba? And ang problema rin kasi yung bilog eh. Yung bilog talagang mapupush talaga yung PSG Radicals na pupunta dun sa turf ng AKO Legends. So they don't have any choice at all but to go in. At talaga yun ang kinapitalize ngayon ng tawag doon ng AKO Legends. Well, actually, we have all these rotations na nangyayari dito sa mapa na to. Crazy rotations indeed. But I'm gonna ask you guys, who do you think has the best rotation so far dito sa ating Group A versus Group B? Let's start with Neptune.
Rotations, in a sense, maganda ang nagiging rotations ng Freedom Rumble. But I would also count in SAF kasi it's not really a rotation wise, pero the moment that it moves, the circle moves to a different position, talagang alam nila straight on silang sumusugod, no? And it's probably psych war na rin kasi that's not expected for every team.
Yeah, Psych War, mga kaibigan, talaga pinakamatinding labanan dito, talagang labanan ng isip, labanan ng talino talaga eh, no? Pero kung napapansin mo, Supreme Assault Forces, 6 points, nasa 7th place sila ngayon. They're actually not doing great today. They're one of the teams na talagang kailangan natin na tignan. AKO Legends, PSG Radicals, lagi na lang nasa taas. At yun din yung nakita sa teams to look out for. Pero ang Supreme Assault Forces, are they having a huge slump right now, Kuko?
For me, no. Because kapag yung gameplay kasi nila, ang nababasa ko sa gameplay nila, kapag may nadaanan silang team sa rotation nila, ang gagawin nila is either ubusin nila yung team na yun, or kapag sila yung naubos, kung meron mang isang natira or dalawa, kailangan nila mag-back out, which is what happened dun kanina dun sa game na yun. And actually, that's what I love about yung sa SAF. And right now, they're currently at number 1. What they're trying to do is just kill the other teams para hindi sila umangat ng leaderboard. Kumbaga, yun nga, dun napupunta yung part na balagbagan part.
Yeah.
100%. Aside from that, ayan na nga, binigyan na nga kita eh. Ayaw mo pagtapusin, Bill, di ba? Yun na nga yung chance mo para sabihin lahat ng nararamdaman mo. Hindi, pero... Tama na naman si Kuko. I agree actually with Kuko, no? I think SAF knows kung kailan sila lalaban at kung kailan din sila hindi lalaban. Alam nila kung kailan sila lugi at kung kailan sila may advantage. Just from time to time din talaga. Hindi naman araw-araw Pasko para sa team ng Supreme Assault Forces. And of course, guys, gusto ko lang ipaalala na meron tayong code giveaway for today because we have dalawang Great Plunder Grows a Box to be given away para sa araw na ito. And ang kailangan nyo lang gawin is antayin yung code dito sa live stream. Huwag kayo magpaniwala sa haka-haka sa comment section.
Hindi totoo yun kasi marami naglalagay ng mga fake na codes.
Tapos tayo yung sinisisi.
Oo, di ba?
Kasi hindi daw gumagana.
Oo. So, yun mga kaibigan, pwede nang i-screenshot to because this code will be shown in a few. So, ihanda nyo na yung mga cellphone nyo, ihanda nyo na yung computer nyo, kung ano man gamit nyo, TV nyo, kung meron man screenshot yung TV nyo, gawin nyo na ngayon kasi in just a few, ipapakita na namin yung next code for
actually, may isa
today.
Pa ako eh. Bill, hindi pa ako tapos sa mga tanong ko. Pero mamaya na yun. Dahil magbe-break na nga muna tayo, diba? So, lahat ng bagay ay may katapusan. Pero hindi pa tapos ang bakbakan dito. So, right now, we are just gonna go in a very short break. Huwag kayong alas because Garena Free Fire MCP Majors Season 2 will be right back. Break!
Shut down.
takes, let's go down. Spade dropped onto the ground. Jabat goes down as well for X-Men. X-Men not looking great at all.
Teams will be squished in together. Who will take this fight and who will take this booyah?
It's going to be Almighty on our screen. They're putting up the kill. Shira is down, but Batman, he's running into the center with Planetary Smasher. He's pummeling through everyone. Can Almighty do this? He's the last man alive. Almighty turns around, and I think they've done it.
But he does not get the hits onto Batman, and Batman can't even pull those flanks off. Beautiful nade placement coming through from Jembal, but Shira gets taken down, eliminated immediately. Gives me so much of confidence in this team of Enigmax. V2, beautiful nade now being tossed up front. And you know, you did talk about V2 a little bit earlier on in this competition. What crazy plays, man. Manchai might be able to go in for the knock on a couple of players, but if he wants to take advantage, he needs to get the delete as well. Players from the side of Enigmax now coming in for the snuff. V2 with those questions, and Manchai needs to get away, but with the shotgun, is able to bring in so much of challenge.
But let's go gets another snipe, and Goku, he has to spend so much time. That's when they fly through. This might just be it. This might just be the back and ends it all. For X-Men Expert.
Triple kill. Shut down. Quadruple kill. Quadruple kill.
Survivors, saya perlukan sokongan.
At kami ay nagbabalik dito sa Garena Free Fire MCP Majors Season 2 mga kaibigan. At kami nga pala ang inyong host for today. Ako nga pala si Justin Villasaran. At kasama ko naman si Eliza Taylor. And
Also known as Tyror.
paggabi.
Paggabi. Tyror nga pala, guys. No? So, Bill, ano
I mean, tapos na yung Group A versus Group B natin. So, mapupunta naman tayo sa Group B versus Group C. So, makikita natin ngayon yung mga paborito nyo na mga teams na dito sa Group C na maglalaban-laban muli. At saka ito nga talaga yung maganda, di ba? I mean, 4 sa Group B is nasa top 9. 5 sa Group C is nasa top 9. So, alam mo yun, this is the battle of the best. It actually is super hard for us to know who's gonna get that booyah kasi pare-pareho silang malalakas eh. And knowing na this is actually the last 2 matches of Group B, and upon checking the overall standings, and sobrang saya ko kasi ang Bloodhead umakyat na. 163 na sila. Hindi na sila sa 12th place ba? Kasi nasa 11th place na sila.
Oh my God, oo nga. Pero at the same time, Vil, hindi ganun kalaki yung difference, no, actually.
Oo,
Kasi
anim lang.
Almighty kasi 'di ba Group B tsaka Group C yung maglalaro ngayon. So yung Bloodyhead, mamaya na ulit sila para sa huling mga mapa natin. So tingin mo ba may malaking difference na meron silang two games na pahinga bago lumaban ulit yung Bloodyhead?
Well, there's a chance kasi mapapanood nila yung Group C, which is sino man yung makakalaban nila sa 3rd and 4th match, but it's really up to them kung paano nila babasahin yun. Pero yun nga lang, sobrang ganda ng run nila. Legit man. Kasi dun sa first match, pang 3rd place sila. So, ilan yun? 8 points yun, di ba? Plus yung kill points pa nila. Tapos doon sa isa pang match, doon sa last match, third place sila. So 8 points yun. So Matic may plus 16 points na sila. So i-add up mo pa yung kill points na yun. Pero yun nga lang, kailangan pa rin nila ng napakadaming kill points para lang at least makabawi. Kasi if you're gonna compare placement points to kill points, it's just actually kalahati eh. Kalahati yung lamang is just more than 50 points. Kaya kailangan talaga nilang mas igihan pa yung pagpatay and pag-eliminate ng mga kalaban nila para lang at least ma-boost up lang yung points nila. Yun na lang talaga ang pinakakailangan nilang gawin. Kasi if ever umasa sila sa placement points at wala silang patay, walang mangyayari sa kanila.
That's true. Kaya nga din sobrang taas ng placement ng SAF, for example. Dahil meron silang 150 plus, 57 if I'm not mistaken, na kill points para sa kanila. And ganon kalaki. With regards to that, 300 plus points na nga sila ngayon, Ville. Imagine that. But Bloody Head, they are actually performing better than the previous days that we've seen them. This time around, minsan nakakataas na nga sila sa SAF or taas na rin ang placement points nila and hindi na rin sila nagtatago sa pagdating sa mga engagements natin. And Group B versus Group C is a group of death. Na-mention mo na rin kanina, Vil, na itong mga teams na to, 4 from Group B and nandun sa top 9 and yung 5 naman ay galing sa Group C. So obviously, knowing also na itong mga teams specifically, like Metrics, kayang mag-double or back-to-back na buya. Kakayanin ba nila ulit? Yun yung katanungan.
Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest question for these players, mga kaibigan. Pero I think game na tayo for Group B versus Group C here in Kalahari. So, ibibigyan na natin ngayon sa ating mga casters, Neptune Garcia and Mr. Jericho Piscos. Let's go!
Maraming salamat, Justin Villaseran. And nandito na naman kami. Ako si Kuko TV at ito naman si Neptune, the Gentleman Gaming Garcia. And right now, guys, andito na nga yung Group C na inaabangan ko kasi this is two groups na sobrang lakas. When you talk about it, like analytics-wise, halos lahat sa kanila from top 1 hanggang top 10 or maybe probably top 11. Merong mga ibang teams na pumapasok from Group A pero again still Group B and Group C are still dominating. Neptune, what can you say about that?
Well, yun nga, katulad na banggit natin, no, B and C talaga ang nag-overtaken when it comes to kills as well as placement. At, well, oo, mapapansin natin, may mga Group B na talagang nasa taas na. They are dominating the top 3 spots, top 3 or 4 spots. But when it comes to the middle, kung saan importante din doon sa mga tao na nasa gitna, no, doon sila naghahabulan and reaching the 12 spot, yun, nabanggit kanina, wherein proud na rin ang Bloody Heads to be able to move up 1 level. Will that be the same story for the rest? Yung mga naiipit on 8, 9, I'm thinking that they want more of the leaderboards compared to where they are right now.
Right, and talking about leaderboards, Neptune, nakita natin previously na nag-take over na ng PXG Radicals yung top 2 over AKO Legend. So this only means na talagang naglalabanan sila for the top number 2 and at the same time, yung top number 1 na SAF, kailangan nilang protektahan talaga. They need to be more focused and right now we're gonna be flying in. Lilipad na tayo dito sa desert sands ng Kalahari. Sobrang init ngayon dito sa ating laban na to. Tignan natin kung ano ang kalalabasan, Neptune.
Kalahari na nga, Bono, kung saan matataas ang building, mainit ang buhangin dito sa Kalahari at the flight will be coming in from Oldhampton going into Stone Ridge at nakikita naman natin, guys, no, we have waves na talagang continuing sa pagkuha ng refinery. This is a premium spot para sa mga teams natin, pero Bayfront, if you are looking at Bayfront right now, dalawang teams na nandun, Blacklist International and Freedom Rumble ang magkakalaban at mukhang doon tayo mapapapunta ngayon, Bararing Kuku.
Yes, indeed. And the Bayfront, dalawang team ang nandito ngayon. Blacklist International, Freedom Rumble. Blacklist International always getting into engagement and Jim getting him down. And FRU now down to 3 players left standing. Apam naman down to low HP, Manplank. Kailangan mong spray na yung baril mo and parang binigay pa nga niya. Binigyan pa ng chance para mabuhay yung isang player ng FRU na si Apam. And again, this is going to be 3v3 situation early on in this game. Wala pang 2 minutes, Neptune. May laban na
Grabe.
agad.
Na Ajim kilig si Ajim doon ng Blacklist International. Nadali siya ni Vegeta actually. At yun nga po, no man flank right now wasn't able to flank that quickly. At ito nga po, no, drags na nga nandito. Pilit na pinupush but the time turner has been let go. At nga, napakaganda nga ng pwesto dito. A backup has already came at we have a window and a corner gameplay coming from Blacklist International. At yun nga po, bagsak na nga isa from Freedom Rumble. Mukhang wala na ata silang freedom dito. Mamflank still going in for that flank and for that push. At mukhang nag-iisa lang membro ng Freedom Rumble ang nagdedelikado dito dahil si Clax na nga ay sumugod. And there you go. Mukhang blacklisted na ang Freedom Rumble.
Blacklisted na nga, and Freedom Rumble trying to decode yung Blacklist International pero hindi. Sabi ng Blacklist, hindi kami matatalo dito, pero one player got out of the lobby already. Ito si Jim. Pansin ko rin sa Blacklist International, Neptune, lagi sila naubusan ng kahit isa or dalawa early in the game, pero yun nga, dito na tayo sa ating Ako Legends. And Ako Legend, nanalo sila sa previous match natin. Let's see if gagamitin nila yung momentum na yun onto this Kalahari map.
Yeah, we'll have to find out dahil nga may mga teams talaga dito na alam mo yun, nagdo-dominate sila on a specific map, and looking at this Kalahari, medyo hindi ganun kataas yung kill average nila. Kaya I think they might be in some sort of a problem kung saaling mapaharap sila. But we have Guns na napakalakas ng loob. Oh, Guns is going solo right now at going in for the shots against AKO Legends. Taken na nga lang dito out of sight from the side of Guns, pero sinusugod na nga ng ibang mga miyembro. No, here comes AKO Legends going on a spread position, but here, nasa likod na nga ata mga ibang mga tropa natin ng XBR. And here you go, we have in there AKO Rosok taking down one of XBR. Mukhang alanganin yung spread ng Kenneth X Brain doon. Hindi sila nag-regroup ng maayos and they just went in for that battle.
Sobrang alanganin nga kasi sobrang scattered sila to the point na pag may mana-knockdown na isa, hindi na niya mare-revive yung kanyang teammate. Pero ito looks like nag-move on agad itong AKO Legend kasi nga yung bilog ay malayo sa kanila. There's still time para makapasok. 50 seconds left ang meron sila dito. Pero let's now switch over dito sa ating Team Wells from the Philippines. Aoki, tamang ano lang dito, tamang stroll lang dito sa mga platforms natin in Refinery. And talking about the Refinery, Neptune, so far, yung circle hindi pumupunta dito sa area na to, which is usually, di ba, from FFPO, madalas natin nakikita yung bilog dito.
Oo nga, medyo shy of refinery ang circle natin. But here we go, we have Umbrella Reborn. Mukhang hindi na kailangan ng payong, walang ulan dito sa area na to. Pero ang tanong ay, susukatin kaya sila ng metrics? At yun na nga, no? We have Grizzly trying to regroup with the rest of the teams. Medyo langanin yung nakikita ko dito na lapag ng glue wall, no? Putting it ahead, pero ang kalaban mo nasa likod. So, not quite sure what the tactic is in there, but hopefully that will work. And I think it's working for the side of Grizzly. But the rest of the teams need to regroup and need to get a better position compared to those of Metrics. Alam naman natin, init na galit ang mga tropa natin ng Metrics at gusto nilang manakit dito at gusto ulit nilang mauwa ng isa pang buya at makahabol sa leaderboard. And I think that's what they're doing. We have iPans right now nandito. No? Tamang scout lang muna on the area against Xbot, but knowing Xbot with that grenade, no, tumatama na rin si Xbot on the grenade launcher.
Tama, and looks like yung ating Umbrella Reborn will try to back out for a bit. Medyo pangit yung position nila dun sa area na yun, wala masyadong cover, and laban sa ating team Metrics na hot team nga compared dun sa previous day or kahapon na nakakuha sila ng buya. Syempre, Neptune, yung momentum nila coming in from that day, gagamitin nila ngayon, and one of the teams na pwede nilang patayin dito, which is yung Umbrella Reborn, now in Maze, but now Team Almighty. And ito yung sinasabi natin about Almighty, medyo passive sila at the very early stages of the game. Now 6 minutes in, and may nakita sila ditong Fast Kill MY, and Fast Kill MY trying to get on top of that leaderboards right now, and one of the teams na pwede nilang kunin nila dito is yung Team Almighty.
Yeah, definitely, no? Ang delikado lang dito sa pwesto ng Almighty, they are passive. They're used to the passive approach pero nakaharap nga nila ang fast kill MY at nakita natin kahapon sila. Fast kill MY ang pinakamaraming kills from yesterday, no? If I'm not mistaken, they got 29 kills and this is the first time that for the past 5 days, well, except ngayon, no? This is the first time that one of the or those teams na wala sa top 5 ay nakakuha ng greater maximum kills no on a round or on a day. So fast kill MY has what it takes to go against Almighty and probably eliminate them. So hopefully may ang Almighty, they have a tactic on their back pocket para makabawi dito at mukhang ang Will sinugod na nga ng mga tropa natin ng AKO Legends, and this is the position no na madalas na kinukuha ng Wills pero nabibitawan dahil ang AKO Legends ay laging nandoon nagpupush sa kanila.
Yun nga, meron talagang pipigil at pipigil sa'yo sa mga rotation mo. Especially kung same na same yung rotation nyo. And right now, Team Wells trying to fire at Team AKO Legends para umalis sila. And it's actually effective na ginawa nila yun. Kasi AKO Legends wala na sa ating minimap. Trying to go at the western side ng location natin ngayon. And Team Wells able to secure yung kanilang spot dito sa south side ng refinery.
Yeah, I mean, they need to hold this until such time na, alam mo yun, alam na nila na alanganin yung circle at this point. Pero if we look at the positioning, ang Waves talaga, dito talaga sila madalas lumalapag sa refinery. And they still have the next circle. So I think AKO Legends will be turning back and the rest of the teams from above, from the northwestern part of the map ay mukhang makakasalubong ang mga tropa natin ng AKO Legends. Speaking of kasalubong, mukhang nagkasalubong na nga ang Almighty and PXG Radicals, and behind them would be SAF. Delikado ang pwestuhan dito ng PXG Radicals, lalo na kung marinig ng SAF yung gunshots na yon at malikuran sila, sandwich ang PXG Radicals plus Blacklist International coming from the north.
Yeah, especially Blacklist International can try to go for that fourth party pero meron man flank going for the flank here with the vehicle pero mukhang scout lang ata ang kanyang role ngayon. Tinatry lang niyang amuyin yung posisyon ng ating Team Almighty. Again, Team Almighty really going for that passive gameplay. Pero ito, let's look at Team FSK now going up against Team Wells. Aoki actually able to kill yung ating AKO Legends doon. Looks like dalawa na lang ang natitira sa ating AKO Legend.
And there you go, no? Fast kill na nga nandito, or actually Wills na nga nandito. They are doing great, especially on this map, no? Well, actually, they're doing great right now on this map. But looking at the statistics, hindi sila masyadong nakaka-kills on this map. And there you go, we have a few men down. 2 men down already from side of Wills. Fast kill is just watching. Cameraman lang muna si Hanma dito dahil meron pang metrics coming from above. Tapos, AKO Legends, medyo delikado ang pwesto just in case they will be heard or information will be captured or get nakuha sa kanila. But here comes Umbrella Reborn. Maganda yung cover nila dito. They will not be backstabbed but they are a little bit out in the open just in case they will be pushed or flanked from the sides.
Yeah, definitely. Nasa higher ground kasi sila so pwede nilang gamitin yung advantage na yun para pwede rin nilang takbuhan na lang if ever man nabarilin sila from down below. Pero yung pinasukan ng AKO Legends, napaka-pangit ng rotation nila dito. Kasi kung titingnan mo yung mapa kanina, Neptune, halos lahat ng mga teams ay galing sa western side ng ating mapa. So talagang maraming engagement ang mangyayari sa western side compared dun sa may eastern side natin na nandun yung PXG Radicals, Team Almighty, together with the Blacklist International and SAF. Pero ito, we have Umbrella Reborn. Parang sobrang busy nila now on this game. Still spraying away, pero looks like they're gonna take one of the higher ground here, higher platforms na sinasabi nga natin dito sa mapa ng Kalahari. Pero nga, mukhang manganganga na lang siya dito with now down to just 1 HP left. And there you go, Empalor gets the kill instead. Ninakaw.
Grabe naman si Empalor. KS kung KS. I mean, that is a tactic. The rest of the teams or the rest of the teams can take and they make those damage, but the person who takes those kill get the point. At magandang diskarte 'yon. It's also one thing, no, lalo sa sniper katulad ni Embalor. We all know Embalor is a great shot on a long range, pero ito na nga po, no, on a short range naman, nandito ang 4X man expert na I mean, talagang sobrang aggressive nila when it comes to close combat at I'll just have to find out ano kaya magiging respond dito ng SAF.
Well, titingnan natin while Let's Go is getting revived by Saf, Macrory. Buhay na buhay pa rin dito, so meron pa, malaki pa rin yung chance nila, pero actually meron doon isa sa may bandang taas si Forbids na snipe, si Maru, dapa ka muna, pero to Goku, mukhang binabaril na nga niya yung UAV doon sa may bandang taas na nagsascout. Mayroon pala sa likod, PXG Radical, sandwich ngayon, ang ating 4X-Men expert, mukhang mahihirapan sila dito Neptune, kailangan nilang mag-regroup.
Well, kailangan nilang mag-regroup. The question is,
Bomba!
mag-regroup pa kaya sila dito? Uy, muntik nang tinamaan doon. And there you go, we have Spagan Goku right now. Oh, pushing in on. With a double vector magtanggol ang ating mga tropa ng Safat na straight. Natuluyan na nga po dito si Goku na lang natitira mag-isa going in against Damon. Damon was able to eliminate Spade right there. And here comes face-to-face, skin-to-skin. Si Goku na nga nandito. Talagang nagpapanik na nga. Hindi niya alam kung saan siya iikot. It's a 1v1 to be honest. At this point, no, medyo malayo yung mga tropa natin ng SAF. I think they're getting the position of other teams. But going back onto Blacklist International, mukhang ito na nga, they're spreading pandemonium chaos in here against Umbrella Reborn. And there you go, a few kills in there. 4X-Men expert also will be eliminated at this game.
Yes, definitely an Umbrella Reborn will be out at 9th place as well. Clanks, quadra kill na nga siya mga kaibigan. PXG Radicals naman, binabaton na ng granada ni Macrory. Makakaisa kaya siya? Uy, buti na lang. Naglagay siya ng glue wall doon. Muntika na siya, knockdown doon. Neptune.
Oh, delikado. Delikado siya dito. Napaganda naman ng balita na yun. No? Barba, Kobe! At yan na nga po, no? But we still have Tanamo on PXG side. At yan na nga po, it is Ramiel on the other side. Grabe naman to. This is what we call grenade tennis from the side of PXG Radicals at SAF. No? Talagang balikan lang ng grenade dito. Ang tanong kung sino ko ang makakaligtas. Mukhang magkakaubusan na ata ng granada dito. Hopefully they have the grenade launcher that they can use later on. But we have fast kill in here. Mukhang they are going in from outside the zone. Nasa likod nila ang metrics. They might be caught up on a crossfire pag pumasok sila dito dahil binabaril din nila ang Almighty. And it's a very difficult position for fast kill right now. Hopefully metrics is not that good. And there you go. Reno was able to take down the one, but Yoon was able to come back. Now, Shark has been taken down. A very aggressive member. But will he be revived? I think he will. At yan na nga po, they're still going in against those in the front. Pero hindi nila pinapansin yung nasa likod.
Oo, meron pa isa dong metrics na parang ginagawa niya is nagpipick off na lang siya ng mga kills na pwede niyang kunin, pero he will get eliminated instead by getting killed from afar, and fast kill MY will also get eliminated sa ating laro. 6 teams na lang ang natitira. Neptune, we have Wells right now dito sa ating mga container van. Ang galing ng ginawa nila dito, no? Kaso nga lang, ang problema lang dito sa Wells, wala sa kanila yung Bilog, and Cannot X-Brain will get eliminated as well. 5 teams remaining.
Yeah, I mean, wala man sa kanila yung Bilog. As soon as they get information na clear yung southern side, but I don't think it is kasi nandun yung Blacklist International, they can go in and push. As we see, 4-man strong pa rin ang staff na nandito. PXC Radicals will be in there with 3 members. Blacklist International, mukhang 2 lang ata dito. Isang grenade na lang ang from staff. Definitely, posible na mawala na ang Blacklist International. Tapos may bumabaril pa from the other side coming from Weus. No, ito na nga po, Macrory right now. Uy, hindi ginagamit ang niyang grenade. 2 na lang. Siguro nire-reserve niya ito para mamaya pagdating doon sa final circle. Para Weus na eliminate na nga dito. Almighty ang nakapatay sa kanila.
And Almighty right now, parang ipit sila dito laban sa PXG Radicals. At the same time, meron din nasusugod, which is we have Saf. And right now, we have PXG Radicals. Uy, JC na lang pala natitira dito for Team Almighty. 3 na lang ang teams natin. We have 1 more player left na si Batman na nagtatago sa likod ng glue wall. Uy, may granada! Munti ka na nga siya doon. And Sam Esports now realizes that and eliminated na nga ang ating Team Almighty, and now it's going to be all up against one Blacklist international player na si Manflank. Forbits will get taken down. Makrori also is down. Kailangan niya ng revive dito, and now the grenades are coming in. Ito na kay Sap, and Sap bombs. Talagang binomba ang buong team ng Blacklist International. Forbids getting the MVP. Booyah for
I
Sap.
know no na si Magrori nire-reserve yung mga grenades na yun because it's crucial at that point, and yeah, it shows, no, despite of the situation, if you have the grenade, you have an advantage against the team, probably damage or a knockdown. Pero ito na nga po, once again, ang mga tropa natin ng Supreme Assault Forces getting that booyah, and they are still on top of the leaderboards.
And actually, para sa akin, no, nakita nila yung scoreboard kanina, medyo papalapit na yung PXG Radical sa kay AKO Legends. Feeling ko, nandun na yung sense of urgency nila dito sa laro na to. Kasi nakita mong seryoso sila na parang hindi sila pag-alagala na talagang naghahanap ng kalaban. Nandun sila, dun sa objective. Pero pag-uusapan natin yan kasama ang ating dalawang host, Justin Villaseran at saka si Terror. Let's go!
Bilyabasiran.
Best ka daw kasi. Best ka daw niya.
May
We
nickname.
are back here in the Garena Free for MCP Majors season that we really want to talk about. Isa mabilis I really want to talk about yung thing na nangyari dun sa dulo. It's just SAF. Wala silang kill nung buong game. Pero nung dulo pa lang, my God, quadra kill, triple kill, quadra kill, ubos pati pantubos. Nung game number nung first series natin, I mean Group A versus Group B, hindi naman nangyayari to eh. It's just PXG Radical, sila talaga ang nakakakuha ng mga matitinding buyas, sila ang nakakakuha ng mga matitinding mga team fights. Pero ang SAF, tahimik lang. Pwede na, sa tingin nyo ba, mas comfy kalaban ng Group B ang Group C ngayon? Kasi parang kanina, parang nagkaroon ata sila ng problema eh, Kuko.
Well, para sa akin, parang parang sneak preview ng ating final stage. Kasi dito natin makikita halos lahat eh. Lahat ng magka-qualify most definitely. Pero yun nga, ginamit ng SAF kasi dito yung lahat ng kaya nilang gawin para manalo. They went on a passive mode very very early in the game. And then dun sila nag-kills talaga nung mga around 4th or 5th phase ng zone. And nakita nga natin yung resulta, they were able to just bomb out yung ating Blacklist.
Yeah. I mean, napapapalay ko, Neptune. I mean, that is actually a hard thing na talagang yung last circle yun. That is an open area. If ever nawala ka ng glue wall, if ever nawala ka ng utilities at all, at ikaw na lang ang mag-isa sa isang open area, what is the best thing to do? Para lang at least may educate yung mga viewers natin ngayon na nanonood na gusto ring matutunan yung the best tips if ever you are stuck in an open area.
Well, if there would be a lot of other teams na nandun, no, I would stay away as much as possible and then stay at the edge of the circle. Kasi merong ang makikitang, what do you call this, may makikita ang gap dyan in between them, and the final circle, kung napansin nyo kanina, karamihan ng mga members ng mga teams who are ending in the final circle, hinahabol nila yung gitna because there are less damage in there and you can just stay in there habang nagbabarilan sila and you might be able to survive and get that booyah. So that is one thing that you can think of, and then killing the rest is just automatic na lang din eh, especially since that's the point of the game.
Na-mention din ni Vil kanina, no, with SAF, at first they were playing safe, and then afterwards, doon na nagtuloy-tuloy yung kills nila. Nagsimula yun actually nung naipit yung 4 X-Men Expert. Na gusto kong pag-usapan din yun because the positioning of 4 X-Men Expert actually was sila lang yung nasa south nung circle. Ito yung mga times na 2 out of 7 pa lang yung circle natin. And nandun sila sa pinaka-south. Sila lang yung tao na nandun until to the point na kaya wala silang kills, umakyat na sila ng paakyat na ng circle natin, nung paliit yung bilog natin, naipit sila ng SAF and also ng PXG. They went out there, Kuku, with 0 kills at all. So tingin mo, they were caught off guard, or at the same time, masyadong late lang yung pag-push nila o paghanap nila at least sa mga kalaban?
Well, for me, siguro na late din sila at the same time. Kasi nakita naman natin nung nag-flash yung map, sila yung nasa labas ng bilog. And then the others were already inside, like yung PXG. Pupuntahan nila yung yung Almighty saka yung Blacklist, andun sila, triangle sila dun eh. Yung SAF naman galing sa labas. So, feeling ko medyo na-late din sila sa rotation nila. And yung 4 X-Men experts, siguro namalas lang sila sa position na na-sandwich sila dito. Kagaya na nakita natin ngayon sa highlights natin.
I mean, actually, to be honest, that is actually the saddest thing. I mean, and the scariest thing talaga na pwede mangyari sa atin if ever talaga sandwich tayo in a position na there's no turning back. All you gotta do is try to
Fight.
eliminate these players na lang din talaga. It's just trying to fight our hearts out para... At saka nakikita ko dito ito yung last na...
Ito maganda to,
Pasarado na
maganda
yung
to,
circle.
maganda to, Vil. Ito yung babatuhin si McCrory
Yun,
yata ng nade. Tapos masasalo niya, biglang aakyat yung 3 glue walls agad-agad. Yun yung gusto ko rin pag-usapan afterwards no, Neptune, no? Na once na merong na down, pagdating sa SAF, especially in this kind of positioning that they have na dikit-dikit sila, ang bilis mag-up ng glue walls.
Yung response nila, yun talaga ang pinakamaganda dito, partner.
SAF.
Na malamang.
Ano
na to
response time niya.
Trade na to
Trade
na
yan,
talagang
trade.
na bakbakan talaga no. Pero yun siya, man, here's around standings na pag-uusapan na natin ngayon. And finally, makapag-usapan na natin itong mga round standings kahit ngayong araw lang. Round standings for today is actually Supreme Assault 4 is getting that 22 total points. Next is Blacklist International with 18 points, Almighty with 12 points, Wheels 11, Fastkill MY with 10 points, partner.
Yun ang Fastkill MY with 10 points, like he said. PXG Radicals naman ang sumusunod with 8 total points. Metrics with the double X with 5, pati na rin ang Cannot X Brain. Umbrella Reborn naman ay sumunod with 4 and 3 para sa AKO Legend, 4 X-Men Expert, and Freedom Rumble with 1 point. Neptune, AKO Legend, it seems like they are stuck in a 10th position here. Ano yung nangyari sa kanila during that match?
I think it's more of the positioning na nawawala sila. Napansin natin kanina na they tried to go against Wheels on the refinery, pero actually hindi pa nga nagkatamaan ng ganong katindi eh. They were
Pinatakbo
pushed
lang.
off. Pinatakbo lang. They were pushed off by Wheels that easily. So sa tingin ko nahirapan ng AKO Legends to get a good position at that point. Kaya nahirapan din silang bumawi.
But also, Kuku, you said last time during the cast actually na same sila lagi nang dinadropan, like Refinery with Wheels and AKO Legend. But usually, Wheels yung na-out of position. So, why do you think na this time around it was AKO? Sa loot ba yun? Hindi pa sila nakakapag-loot or talagang it was just a decision that time?
Siguro sa decision din nila kasi kung nakita niyo yung rotation ng AKO Legend, talagang nag-rotate sila papunta sa western side ng circle. Doon sila pumasok. Wherein sobrang delikado yung part na yun kasi kung titingnan mo yung buong map, there are like 3 teams na papasok from the western side and talagang may ipit sila doon and to the point na talagang may eliminate sila early.
Pero mga kaibigan, it's time na manalo din kayo because we're gonna give away 2 great plunder Groza box for you guys para syempre sobrang enjoy lang din tayo and sobrang daming tao nag-aantay niyan kasi gusto talaga nilang maka-experience.
Nagwawala na sila sa comments.
Nagwawala. Galit na sila. Akin na yung code, mga yun. So ibibigay na namin ito in a few and huwag kayong maniwala sa mga haka-haka, huwag kayong maniwala sa mga kung ano-anong code nilalagay sa comment section kasi hindi na to yun. Fake news yun. Dito lang talaga makikita yun.
Haka-haka eh.
Dito talaga makikita yung tunay na code which is ipapakita na naman namin mamaya.
Teaser lang, pang-tease lang para sa
teaser
mga
lang.
viewers natin. But the next map is gonna be Purgatory.
Yeah.
Ito, Group B pa rin and Group C yung maglalaban. Do you have specific teams in mind, Neptune, na really shines in Purgatory?
Well, in Purgatory, it is a game of I would say for Group C, SAF for the kills, for the kill average. No, medyo malaki yung kill average nila. Doon nagbabantay naman ng placement. So I would say SAF pa rin. But I'm also looking at AKO Legends or AKO Legends now would be close.
Top teams. Ikaw, Kuku.
For me, when it comes to placement sa Group C, we have team metrics. So, I mean, from yesterday, meron silang momentum pero kitang-kita naman natin na kayang-kaya din nila dito sa Purgatory map. When
Yeah.
it comes to kill average naman, yun pa rin, SAF pa rin.
Mhm. Mga kaibigan, it's time para dito sa ating Purgatory Map last match of Group B, and hopefully makabawi sila dito kasi meron pa naman dalawang matches ng Group C after this. So on to our casters, Mr. Gentleman and Mr. Cuckoo, it's time, let's go.
Ayan. From the words of Vil, it's time! Ayan na nga po, no? Purgatory na nga po ang ating lalaruan ngayon. And, well, this is an interesting game na mga nakita natin from previously, from match 1 to 3. Pero, maraming changes na naganap na rin, no? When it comes to kills and the movement. And I think it's those changes, I would say, it will deter or it will change na rin yung galaw ng ibang teams natin. Katulad na napansin natin, SAF has been taken down earlier into the previous matches. Pero yung the way they handle the last match, it's still the same. So what do you think? What are the changes na napapansin mo dito when it comes to this fourth match? Parang Goku.
Well, changes for me is ito nakikita nga actually natin, Brasilia. Napapansin ko from the previous match, maraming pumupwesto dito sa ating Brasilia na area wherein most definitely talagang dyan yung circle most of the time, pero depende yun sa bilog na makikita natin ngayon. Pero meron na agad kill dito. Blacklist International versus SAF. This is going to be a handful para sa atin, and there you go. 4 bids will be taken down at the same time. Yung PXG natin may kalaban din sa ibang dako, and looks like dun yun sa may bandang Central Neptune.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is the heat of the battle from the last round, no? Ang dami nilang galit na galit agad umpisa pa lang. Katulad na banggit kanina, 'di ba? Parang wala pang 2 minutes into the start of the game, marami na agad nagkaabaril. And there you go, we have 4 bids who will be taken down by Phoenix, and Freedom Rumble is going in against Almighty. Though Almighty, ito ang pamilyar na lugar sa mga side ng Almighty. They usually take this position at isa sa nila laging nasa taas. Will this still work for this game? Especially na medyo alanganin na ang pwesto on the leaderboard ng Almighty.
Well, titignan natin and the one on top actually, they have the advantage, and Oren will actually get dropped by Ren. And right now, JC on top here, Apam getting hit, the glue wall is on in front of him, and Apam will not be able to get the shots in. Shira down to low HP, nakita na nga doon ni Vegeta with the headshot again one more time, and now going for the revive. Si Vegeta talaga, Neptune, talagang sobrang ganda ng tutok niya. To the point na talagang bigyan mo na lang ng sniper. Galing sa malayo, may headshot niya agad-agad.
Pero surprisingly, right now, we have Vegeta on an Uzi. And kung kanina, I think it's a shotgun na rin nandun. Mukhang makakaharap sila dito ni Ren. But Ren hasn't healed up. No? Half na nga po HP dito. And I think will be pushed by Shira. Pero ito na nga po, no? What a good push right there. Do bagsak ang isa, but they were able to recover. I think that waiting game has worked. And there you go. The elimination of Freedom Rumble by the hands of Almighty.
And Team Almighty from the Philippines, Neptune, pinapakita nila sa atin na, I mean, sinasabi natin na passive sila and all, pero kayang-kaya nilang depensahan ang sarili nila by showing us that they can drop Freedom Rumble doon sa engagement na yun. Ang pinaka nakikita ko lang sa Almighty, no, hindi sila masyadong magalaw, hindi sila masyadong scattered. Talagang, ano lang sila, no? Magkakatabi lang talaga sila hanggang sa mapush sila, and at the same time hanggang sa matalo nila yung kalaban nila. Pero ito, we have Arens from XBR, dalawa na lang ang natitira sa kanila. We have Shiro din at the same time here for XBR. Kalaban nila dito sa baba yung ating Umbrella Reborn na mukhang ipupush na nga dito ni Arens gamit ang kanyang sasakyan. And right now, he will try to go for the push, pero di yata niya napansin na meron tao dun sa likod niya. I think he is stuck here, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, in between two members of Umbrella Reborn, delikado yung pwesto dito ni Arens, no? Hindi niya napansin na nandun si Ipans and a very risky move. And this, lalo na dito, no? The moment that that explodes, it will be the end of Arens right now. Pero ang tanong, nasaan si Shiro? I know Shiro is probably a sniper, but it's a little bit too far. At as much as possible, dapat napabagsak na niya si Ipans na nandun. Uy, it's a good thing Arens was able to survive. Pero ito na nga po, the grenade will not be that merciful dahil napabagsak na nga din dito si Arens. Shiro na lang natitira on a 1v2, and as we see in the bottom of the minimap, we have another team who will be jumping in, and this might be the end of these two teams.
Yeah, definitely. And itong XBR natin, si Shiro, medyo mabagal yung kanyang responde dito sa ating teammate niya na si Renz. And looks like he's gonna try to go away now from this location with the vehicle. And that is the best thing that you can do, especially kung gusto mong magkaroon ng points dito sa match na to. And Fast Kill, MY, yun yung team na papunta na rin kay Shiro. Good thing talaga meron siya sa sakyan at umeska po na siya papalayo.
Oh, I mean, si Shiro na nandun, siguro yung delay na rin ng responde that prompted them na talagang lumayo na lang. Kasi kung medyo malapit siya, there is a chance na alam mo yun, makabawi sa Umbrella Reborn and then mapick up pa yung isang miyembro. But here we go, going back in here. Mukhang meron pa rin magko-contest, no, sa mga tropa natin ng Almighty. This metrics right now. And talking about Almighty, nabanggit na rin natin from the previous days na hindi sila sanay on the early engagement. And yes, I think they're proving us wrong na kapag practice na sila on how they will deal early engagement, because metrics right now na naandito mo ito init na init pa rin ang metrics kasi so far they are they're still doing good but not that great on the previous rounds, and they want another booyah to add up on their record. And I think this might be the pressure, no, na nilalagay dito to Almighty, kaya medyo mapapalayo, mawawala na yung mga bahay ng mga tropa natin ng Almighty dito sa Brasilia at ipaparenta na lang ata sa metrics.
And yun nga, alis na sila doon, bailout na sila sa kanilang location, Fast Kill, MY. Nakapag-rotate na nga sila dito, and there's another team na malapit sa kanila. Di ko na nakita yung logo, Neptune. I'm not sure who that team is, pero malapit na malapit sila dito. They're able to take this compound already. Isa sa mga players nila na si Hanma on a vehicle right now might wanna go try to scout the area first para at least alam nila na safe sila dito sa lugar nila.
And definitely, and there you go. Mukhang AKO Legends pala yung napansin natin kanina. And they are heading straight into the middle. Mukhang basang-basa na nila yung mapa na to ng Purgatory na most of the time, higher percentage sa gitna talaga lumalapag. But if you look up north, Blacklist International might be going against 4X-Man Expert. At mukhang ito na ata yung pagbawi, no, na gagawin ng 4X-Man Expert kung maabawi sila sa Blacklist International. And SAF right now, mukhang dahil nabawasan na nga sila ng miyembro, yun yung nakikita natin. Nabawasan sila, they changed their gameplay at doon sila namamasyal sa bandang gitna not an open area naman, pero they're not going into the places kung saan may mga nagkakamp na.
And remember yesterday, Neptune, kahapon nauna yung Blacklist na mag-rotate dito sa area na to, sa south side ng Moat House. 4X-Men Expert was the one behind them, and it is going to be the other way around. So Blacklist International yung makakapunta dun sa spot na gusto nila. AKO Legends dito sa isang spot na napakagusto natin, Neptune, wherein kitang-kita nila yung Team Almighty na nandun sa compound sa ibaba.
Definitely, no? Kahit sino, well, apart from Almighty, kahit sino na manggaling doon sa on the northern part, if I'm not mistaken, northern part yan ng AKO Legends, makikita na nila. They'll be able to snipe them down, especially meron na nga dito si Taken who is also proficient on when it comes to sniping. Pero mukhang wala atang pupunta dito. It's a good position to look for enemies, but I guess the enemy team also know this part. At tamang-tambay lang muna. With 0 kills, they will not get any fight. And Blacklist International, we have Phoenix right now going in on the fight. Oh, talagang hindi tinantanan si Rival doon. At yan nga po, 4X-Man Expert right now will be shot down by Blacklist International. At ito na nga, we have only a few members remaining. 2 members from the side of 4X-Man Expert. 3, the pickup has been made. We have Phoenix right now going for the push, and here we go. We have Phoenix right now. Namali siya siya ng pwesto dito, no? Na mali, hindi siya nakapasok doon. But here comes the backup going in for this push. Blacklist International going against 4X-Man Expert.
And 4X-Man Expert right now, Maru down to half HP. Talagang binabaton na, binobomba na ng ating Blacklist International itong 4X-Men Expert. And looks like they were able to actually take one out. This is Manflank. Cobra down actually as well. And na-finish off na nga rin dito yung isang member ng Blacklist. And it's now going to be a 2v3 situation. All of a sudden, Neptune, let's see Phoenix throwing in another grenade over there. And they're gonna bail out here. Neptune looks like they're gonna escape this engagement against 4X-Men Expert.
Yeah, it looks like it kasi nabawian na sila no. Kasama nabanggit nga natin kanina, it is Blacklist International who took them down at I know with that hit, there will be difficulties for the side of Blacklist International to get back. But nakita natin kanina PXG Radicals was in a battle and there's only one member from the opposing team. Now, ito naman si Akong nga, tamang tambay-tambay lang muna, still on the lookout, and they are going into the roof, which is a very difficult position din dahil you're out in the open. Oo, kita mo kung sino man kung nasa na nakapaligid sa inyo, but it's still very difficult dahil posible kang mas-snipe. But here we go, mukhang hindi pa rin umalis ang Blacklist International. They have this lower ground wherein posibleng ayaw lang nilang magpakita for the side of 4X-Men Expert. That is why they are taking this lower ground.
And nag-regroup lang yung ating Blacklist International. Tinry nilang i-recover ang kung ano man kaya nilang i-recover doon against 4X-Men Expert. When it comes to close encounter battle, I mean, Blacklist International has the advantage here. Pero again, down sila with 2 members left. Phoenix down to just 140 HP over there. Si Clanks nag-aabang na lang gamit ang kanyang double vector magtanggol. Yung 4X-Men Expert, tinatry nila talagang mag-ingat dito. No? Hindi sila yung basta-basta na ipupush nila yung Blacklist. And right now, going back dito sa Almighty at Team Ako Legend, still the same. JC already realizes na meron ngang tao doon, ready with his sniper. Ang para sa akin lang sa Ako Legend, mag-ingat lang na mag-peek, especially yung nandoon sa may bubong.
Yeah, definitely, kasi pag nag-peak ka at matsyempohan ng mga tropa natin ng Almighty, that might cause a little bit of stir sa side ng AKO Legends, but may chance naman para ma-pick up agad-agad. But speaking of chance to pick up, wala na silang chance kanina from the side of Saf, kaya ito na nga, dalawa na lang natira dito, and McRory and Let's Go is just roaming around. Ito yung napapansin natin. The moment that you are in this disadvantage when it comes to manpower, medyo tamang tambay ka na lang sa gilid. Diyan nga po Phoenix right now, almost being hit by the rocket launcher or grenade launcher. Pero nga Phoenix trying to get back at balik naman sa pwesto. Balik ulit sa ilalim, wherein I think this might be a better position for them, a better advantage for them dahil makikita nila kung saan manggagaling ang 4X-Man Expert.
At inutakan lang ng Blacklist International itong 4X-Men Expert. They're now down to a 2v2 situation laban sa kanila. And look at the circle now, Neptune. Gitnang-gitna ang pag-shift. And most definitely, itong Ako Legend, they will have full advantage, especially nasa higher ground sila. Doon sa bundok na yun kung nasan sila. And PXG Radicals using a vehicle right now, like what we mentioned nung una pa lang, unorthodox gameplay, using vehicles in order to get their objectives. And right now, ito na, Blacklist International. They are up and coming now, ready for engagement laban sa 4X-Men Expert. Parang nagpalitan lang sila ng position dito, Neptune. Tingnan mo.
Hide and seek ang naganap na nga dun sa 4X-Men Expert and Blacklist International. And sabi mo nga, nagkautakan lang. Talagang inutakan lang ng Blacklist International Expert will be left behind habang si Phoenix Bakat ay ito na, tamtakbol lang palayo.
Phoenix Bakat pa nga. Pero ito, the reason why actually Neptune na bumaba yung 4X-Men Expert is because of the circle. Siguro na-conscious din sila na baka mamatay lang sila sa bilog if ever man na hindi sila mag-rotate agad-agad. So that's why they had to give up the position. And actually tama nga yung ginawa nila because Blacklist International as well, iniisip din nila yun, and one of their players got taken out, and si Phoenix nga ay nag-bailout na nga dun sa engagement na yun. As on the kill feed, we have PXG Radicals taking one down. Fast kill naman laban sa metrics dito sa area na to. They're all inside, and there you go. Blacklist will be taken out by 4X-Men, and also at the same time, Cannot X Brain.
Grabe ang SAF, no? Despite of the numbers that they have, they only have 2 members remaining for their team. They're still eliminating a team. Probably a pick off for the last member of Cannot X Brain, but yun nga, sabi, katulad kanina, no? I think it's right. It's a good decision na rin for 4X Men Expert to go down and instead of contesting that position or that high ground yan against Black System National. Oh, we have AKO right now at ito na ang pinag-uusapan natin. The good position that we have from AKO taken SAF out of the picture and they are ending in 9th place, but they haven't taken down Almighty just yet, and Blacklist and Almighty will be moving in a little bit closer. Apart from the drop, no, meron din silang circle na kailangan bantayan, and it's a difficult push for them dahil alam nila na AKO ay nasa taas.
This is gonna be hard. Mahirap to para sa ating Team Almighty. However, we have AKO Legend getting taken out by JC. Galing sa baba. Paano nangyari yun? Hindi ko alam. Pero quadra kill na si JC. And AKO Legend down to 2 members left. 3 ang kakalabanin nila dito laban sa Almighty.
Oh, grabe naman ang Almighty. I mean, I think it's positioning and bait tactic na lang din. But here we go. Rosok right now was able to go in and go for that takedown. Pero back into fast kill. Mukhang ito na nga ang Beagle gameplay coming from fast kill is working right now. It's only Ali na lang natitira dito and Metrics unti-unti na nababawasan. And there you go. Elimination or delete of 1 member of Metrics and the rest will be taken down one at a time by the rest of the teams. They need to rush in. Medyo masakit na nga itong circle na to and maraming nakaharang na glue wall and that is the disadvantage of the glue wall, especially when you're trying to rush into the zone, putting at in front dahil nandiyan na nga, no, we have fast kill MY being taken down in there by MTX habang ang Metrics naman nandito ay nadala na rin on the other side.
Ang sakit ng zone na yun, Neptune. Sobrang sakit to the point na hindi na nakapasok yung ating fast kill MY. Pero ito, JC still trying to snipe his way out of this predicament na meron sila ngayon. 6 kills na nga yung ating Team Almighty. 5 teams remaining na tayo dito. TXG Radicals, pwede nilang i-gatekeep yung ating Almighty at the same time yung Ako Legend. And Ako Legend will be taken out as well. 1 more player left na si JC. Gamit na kanyang micro Uzi dito. Meron din siyang sniper at the same time. He can try to use it. Pag naka-knockdown siya dito ng kahit isa, pwede na niyang i-push yung circle. Pero hindi, mukhang mamamatay na nga siya dito sa ating zone. And right now, we have 3 remaining teams.
Yeah, it's quite a surprise. PXG Radicals hindi natin masyado nakikita but they now have 9 kills. At yan nga po, no, Wills right now on the other side will be eliminated by the circle as well and this might be a problem for 4X-Men Expert. Mukhang isa lang natitira dito or dalawa natitira and there you go! 4X-Men Expert will be eliminated. PXG Radicals getting the booyah once again.
As Ramiel getting the MVP for that booyah para sa ating PXG Radical. You know what, Neptune? So parang ang dali nilang nakuha yung booyah na yun. Ano sa tingin mo sa'yo? I mean, madali ba na nakuha nila yun? Parang nag-antay na lang sila eh.
Yeah, yun nga yung nakakapagtakay. Hindi natin alam kung how they got to that point na alam mo yun, 9 kills na sila tapos unti-unti silang going into the final circle. Probably it's dahil hindi natin masyado nakita pero nakapapansin natin sa kill feed paunti-unti. Siguro they're not going into those team to team engagement talagang nabakbakan. Pitas-pitas lang sila as they go straight into the circle. Let's see. Baka meron tayong hindi nakita na nakikita ng ating mga host. So let's invite back Tyrar and Bill into the panel.
Yung pakiramdam, parang pumikit ako, tapos paggising kong ganon, pagdilat kong ganon, ayan, parang ganyan, Bill. Nanalo na yung PXG Radicals bigla. Tapos ang dami pa nilang kill points. Gusto ko lang din sabihin na syempre with this booyah, alam natin kung ano yung posisyon ng PXG Radicals right now sa ating leaderboards. And I'm definitely sure paakyat sila ng paakyat. But I wanna go back, way back doon sa mga first engagements na nakita natin, no? Neptune, I really felt bad with XBR Arons. Kasi he was using his vehicle to scout, tapos tumigil siya dun saglit, pero meron palang tao sa likodan niya and wala siyang teammate. Si Shiro, busy mag-drive. Sa tingin mo, tamang desisyon ba na wag nang rest bakan yon o dapat sinundan pa rin ni Shiro yung kakanyang kakampi?
Well, kung magbi-vehicle gameplay kayo, especially with 2 vehicles, convoy dapat. Kasi you'll get the information and you'll have a backup. No, katulad ng nangyari doon, nabanggit na rin kanina na kung saaling mas malapit si Shiro doon, he might be able to probably distract one of the teammates tapos makapag-pick up pa and then go on a 2v2. Pero alanganin na rin dahil sandwich na nga sila. So, it's not just Shiro's side pero more on Aren's eh. Siya yung talagang may, I would say, may miss on that part.
Tagal niya rin doon actually, ang tagal niyang nakahiga. Pero on the other hand, gaya na sabi mo, no, posible na sayang yung drive-by na pwede niyang pick upin yung kanyang kakampi pa. Pero it didn't happen, Bill.
I mean, to be honest, AKO Legends, for a long time, just trying to get on a high ground. Well, alam nila lahat ng nangyayari around the place. Yun yung isa talaga sa pinakamaganda if ever nasa high ground ka. Alam mo yung mga nangyayari sa paligid mo. If ever someone will push you, malalaman mo agad, pwede mo maunahan yan. Kasi if ever din nasa taas ka, ang unang mababaril mo, syempre ulo. So, lockdown mo agad yan. Pero yun nga lang, medyo hindi sila nagtagal. Ang pinakamaganda dito sa nangyari sa PSG Radicals, tulad nga na sinabi ng mga casters natin, tsaka tulad na sinabi mo, pumikit ka lang pagkagising mo panalo ng PSG Radicals at sobrang dali ng pagkapanalo nila. Yes, that is true. Just trying to gatekeep everything around the area para hindi makapasok yung ibang players. And ito pa yung isang maganda sa kanila, puno ang buhay nilang lahat. Puno ang buhay nilang lahat, bes. Alam mo yun, parang
4 months strong.
4 months strong indeed. Alam mo yun, parang that is the great wall of PXG. Na pag may bumangga, giba. Ang sinasabi ng PXG Radicals ngayon, bawas naman kahit armor lang. Parang ganun, men, tinapos nila po na parang wala silang ginamit na meds or anything, dude. Actually, ang 4X-Men expert, medyo nalungkot din ako dito kasi they're the ones who took down Blacklist International. Pero yun nga lang, medyo hindi rin talaga nagtagal yung 4X-Men expert. Well, sa second place sila, pero they didn't got this enough kill points para lang at least ma-boost up yung mga points nila. Pero what are your final thoughts on Group B, man? This is their final game already. SAF getting that win kanina, PSG Radicals getting that win ngayon. I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys, it's just sobra ba talagang dinodominate ng Filipino teams itong tournament na to? Not being biased based on the stats. Sobra ba talagang dinodominate ng mga Filipino teams? Let's start with Kuku TV.
Well, para sa akin, yes. Because yung meta nga na sinasabi natin na balagbagan, mukhang nag-a-adjust na rin eh. Yung ating mga Malaysians. And yung balagbagan way of gameplay ng mga Filipinos is actually working. And now to the point na top 2 na yung ating PXG Radicals compared to previously, yung AKO Legend. So, yung AKO Legends actually medyo lost na sila ngayon. If I'm not sure dun sa mga games natin.
And lost, baby
kasi,
girl?
hindi naman, pero yun nga. Yung ating PH teams talagang ang ganda ng mga gameplay nila ngayon laban sa Malaysians natin.
Ikaw naman, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, nabanggit na rin kanina how they adjust, no? Katulad ng Almighty, maaga silang nag-engage and I think it's day number 2 or day number 3 na naisigaw ko na hindi sila sanay sa early engagement. And right now, nagawa nilang makapag-eliminate na isang team on the early engagement. And those are the adjustment, no? Not just the Filipino teams, but other teams as well. Pero it just so happens, siguro dahil nasa Tagalog cast tayo at mas naiintindihan tayo ng mga Pinoy at nare-review nila yung mga videos and they adjust based on what we say.
Isipin mo, pati yung replay, hindi na nakita kung paano nanalo
diba?
yung PXG Radicals.
Exactly.
A total of 22 points for them. Sumunod naman ang Almighty. Actually, Kuku, first name Kuku, last name TV. Almighty was definitely performing on this map that we have right here. They got 16 points in total. Pero from the previous maps, hindi sila ganito kataas pagdating sa placements.
Yeah, I mean, Almighty, nakikinig siguro sila sa atin kasi nga naririnig natin lagi sa mga casters. Like for example, si Neptune sinasabi niya very passive itong Almighty. Kahit ako sinasabi ko passive din to kasi nakita natin yung gameplay nila from FFPO. And there was one time sa FFPO na nanalo na lang sila just because naglalaban yung paligid nila until inabangan na lang nila yung last guy at pinatay nila yung last guy. So Almighty adjusting to whatever is happening to all of the things or all of the teams nakasaling ngayon, and kita naman natin they got 9 kill points dito sa match na to.
Yeah, at nakikita namin ngayon si Lulu na nakikita natin ngayon si Lulu. Hindi kasi yan ang pangalan ng aso ni Kuku TV, mga kaibigan. Si Lulu. Bigla-bigla na lang sumusulpot sa camera niya. Pero actually, kung may first name Kuku, last name TV, dito naman tayo kay Neptune na mala out of this world ang pangalan. Alam mo yun, here is Group A versus Group C na tayo, guys. Ito yung talaga inaantay ng Group C. Kasi to be honest, if ever na ito naglalaban, parang Group C, inaantay nila na makalaban nila yung Group A. Kasi sa Group B, medyo nagkaroon pa sila ng medyo rough pa yung nila yung mga gameplay nila. Pero if ever I'm gonna ask you, and for sure, if ever tinanong ko rin yung Group C, na sino yung group na gustong-gusto nyung kalabanin na sobrang confident kayo? For 100% men, Group A ang isasagot ng Group C. So tingin mo ganun kaya, Gentleman Gaming?
Yeah, I would say, no? Kasi katulad nga niyan, if you want to get the points and do it in yung sa posisyon na mas magiging confident ka. And looking at the stats, I'm not saying that Group A kailangan na nating i-discount, but looking at the stats, parang sila yung nagiging pulutan ng BNC. And doon lang sila kumukuha ng mga points at some point, doon na lang nila malalaman. At ito nga po,
Nilabas na finally yung code
ng lahat.
Hindi na siya teaser.
Hindi na siya secret.
Inaantay natin to, mga kaibigan. This is the code. Screenshot nyo na yung phones nyo. Magpo-post pa kami in 3, 2, 1. Ayan, sana screenshot nyo na, guys. Kasama pa kami. Gawin nyo sana gawin nyo kaming wallpaper.
Yung posing ni Neptune, isipin mo, pagbukas mong PC mo, yung itong 4 na mukha yung makikita mo. Good morning talaga. Para
Good morning talaga. Siguro ito yung wallpaper mo.
Delete ka na lang talaga ng System 32 at that point. Para lang screenshot yung code. Pero ayan, i-claim nyo na, guys. It's finally time. Alam kong inaantay nyo yan. At inaabangan nyo yung codes na yan para sa ating Groza. And of course, going back to what we were saying a while ago, certain teams performing very well, but Group A, Kuku, sa tingin mo, kasi usually itong itong Group A natin, nakikita natin sa baba ng leaderboard. Sa tingin mo, sino yung strongest team to look out for sa Group A? Sa Group A lang, specifically.
For Group A, we have yung Bloody Heads, and then better than Bloody Heads would be Tactical Index.
Oh yeah.
Silang dalawa.
Tactical Index, kailangan nilang maging kagaya ng metrics in order for them to go up the leaderboards. At the same time, yung Bloody Heads, kailangan talaga nilang pumatay para umangat yung kill points nila.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna have a very, very short break, and huwag kayong mag-alala because pagbalik namin, it's gonna be Kalahari, Group A versus Group C, and you're watching the Free Fire MCP Majors Season 2. See you later.
Takes let's go down. Spade dropped onto the ground. Jabat goes down as well for X-Men. X-Men not looking great at all.
Teams will be squished in together. Who will take this fight and who will take this booyah?
It's going to be Almighty on our screen. They're putting up the kill. Shira is down, but Batman, he's running into the center. We planted to smash it. It's public to everyone. Can Almighty do this? He's the last man alive. Almighty turns around, and I think they've done it.
But he does not get the hits onto Batman, and Batman can't even pull those flanks off. Beautiful nade placement coming through from Jembal, but Shira gets taken down, eliminated immediately. gives me so much of confidence in this team of Enigmax. V2, beautiful nade now being tossed up front. And you know, you did talk about V2 a little bit earlier on in this competition. What crazy placement. Manchai might be able to go in for the knock on a couple of players, but if he wants to take advantage, he needs to get the delete as well. Players from the side of Enigmax now coming in for the snuff. V2 with those questions, and Manchai needs to get away, but with the shotgun is able to bring in so much of challenge.
But let's go gets another snipe, and Goku, he has to spend so much time. The grenade flying through. This might just be it. This might just be the back, and it ends it all. Marksman expert.
Triple kill. Shut down. Quadruple kill. Quadruple kill.
Survivors, saya perlukan sokongan.
At kami ay nagbabalik sa inyong mga screens dahil ikaw ay nanonood ng Garena Free Fire MCP Majors Season 2 at sana ang mga nanonood ngayon ay nasisiyahan at natutuwa sa lahat ng mga nangyayari na nakikita nyo ng mga laban dito sa ating torneo.
At dapat
oo.
kayo ay nagagalak na makita at mapanood kami dito sa inyong mga screen, no?
Oo.
So, Group A versus Group C. Justin, first name, last name, Villasiran. Kalahari na naman ang mapa natin.
Magbabalik na naman tayo dito sa Sandylands of Kalahari. Maraming
Maraming alikabok dyan.
Maraming alikabok. At ito yung maganda dito, bro. Ito besa. Maraming ridges. So pwede silang ano ba Tagalog ng ridges?
Di ko alam eh.
Di ko alam.
Mamaya
Hirap,
isipin ko,
diba?
magsalita ka lang. Isipin ko ngayon.
Tinatry namin talaga magsalita ng pure Tagalog dahil trip namin eh. Pero actually, Group A versus Group C, Group A needs to step up. Kailangan nilang makabawi sa lahat ng mga
Taluktok.
kahirapan.
Sabi
ng
sa
mga
Google.
Taluktok.
Oo,
Sige.
mga taluktok.
Ang Kalahari ay maraming taluktok at maraming buhangin na pwede mong puntahan. Pero ito nga, overall standings mga kaibigan, at nagbabalik na naman 12th place, Bloodyhead.
Kala ko naman kung ano sasabihin mo. Nasa 12th place nga ulit yung Bloodyhead. Pero if you think about it, Vil, kung iisipin natin, yung Bloodyhead, nagpahinga sila ng 2 mapa. So that's not too bad actually.
Yeah. At saka kayang-kaya nilang, if ever, 29 points. 29 points yung lamang ng Bloodyhead sa DoEC. Tama, 29 points ka.
Sa bagay din naman kasi, Vil, kung isipin natin, hindi rin naman naglaro kasi yung hindi naman din naglaro yung DoEC, yung Argon, saka yung hindi talaga gagalaw, maliban dun sa taas.
Magulat ka magulat ka, hindi naman naglaro pero gumalaw, doon ka magulat.
Cannot X-Brain kasi galing Group B yan. Di ba naglaro sila kanina? So, yun ang hindi natin napansin na tumaas talaga. Pati yung Umbrella Reborn. Pero all the others, magkakasama talaga sa kanilang groups.
Talagang sama-sama tayo dito sa ating mga matches, mga kaibigan, para lang at least magkaroon tayo, medyo lumiwanag ako, para lang at least makabawi tayo dito sa mga matches natin. Group A versus Group C, maglalaban ulit sila. For sure, napanood ng Group C yung laban ng Group A kanina, and that is the same thing for Group A as well. Napanood ng Group A yung laban ng Group C ngayon, so nakadepende lang sa kanila ngayon to. This is the last 2 matches of our first half ng ating group stage. Diyos ko, tagal. Kasi, isipin mo, 12. I mean, 12 times nilang gagawin, 12 days nilang gagawin to. Nandito pa lang tayo sa pang-anim.
Oh.
At talagang kitang-kita talaga natin yung mga players natin, lalo na yung Bloodheads, parang iniisip nila, sige, ituloy na lang yan, babawi kami sa second half. Mag-iiba kami ng playstyle, meron kaming isang linggo ulit para mag-practice, para mag-isip ng bagong strategy para makapasok kami dito sa top 12. Kasi syempre mga kaibigan, nandito tayo sa PH broadcast. So syempre, we are actually rooting sa mga Filipino teams.
Yun nga yung kinaganda din nung league stage actually, no? Kung iisipin natin na, ang tagal, no? Ang haba. Every weekend, 2 araw or 2 araw lang per week na nakikita natin tong teams na to. But that is 1 week of preparation yet again for all of the teams to see kung ano yung pwede nilang gawing adjustments. And makikita natin adjustments kung nagawa ba nila. Because we are now heading into Kalahari. Group A versus Group C na nga ang maglalaban. Kaya ipapasa na natin to sa ating mga nagwagwapuhang casters. First name Kuku, last name TV at Neptune. Take it away.
Terror, kahit wala pa kami dun sa screen namin. Pero ito na nga guys, Group A and Group C, and dito natin makikita na yung Group C, sabi nga ni Neptune kanina, pwedeng gawing pulutan yung ating mga Group A. Pero hindi ko pwedeng sabihin yan. Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin yan kasi yung tactical intakes at the same time yung Bloody Head lumalaban, and they're trying to make sure na ma-secure nila yung spot dun sa final stage. I mean, there's a lot of days left, Neptune, when it comes to the league stages. Pero ikaw ba, Neptune, do you think that they will be able to get a booyah dito sa match na to against Group C?
I mean, hindi naman natin dinidiscount ang Group A. Maraming mga teams, katulad na banggit kanina, like Tactical Intex and Bloody Head from Group A na talaga nagpa-perform. Gusto kong itry yung Tagalog ni Bill. Na talagang pinapakita ang kanilang galing sa torneo na ito, at makikita natin sila kung aangat ba, napag-aralan ba nila ang kanilang mga laro at mga laro ng mga kalaban, lalo na nabanggit din ni Tyror kanina na maraming panahon para maapag-aral, mabalikan, mabalik tanaw ang mga laro mula sa mga dating araw sa mga araw na nagdaan. So marami pa tayong makikita na pagbabago in terms of the changes of the team, the gameplay. Hindi talaga kaya. So hindi talaga kaya. So yun na nga, Kuku. Yun na nga, paring Kuku. So maraming changes, tactical intakes, Bloody Head as well as other teams, pwede pa silang magbago ng kanilang posisyon.
At ito na nga, we're going into the game ng ating Kalahari. Ang Sandy Sands ng Kalahari, napakainit na mapa mga kaibigan, na kung saan marami tayong makikitang mga players na magsasnipe na kung saan. And ito na nga yung ating flight path, Council Hall hanggang doon sa may gitna ng maze at Mammoth. And looks like Blacklist International won't be getting a team together with them right now. So chill lang sila siguro dito ngayon. Mukhang wala din tayong... actually meron. At Foundation, Neptune, there's gonna be 2 teams fighting for position.
Ito yung usual na binabagsakan ng mga tropa natin ng Metrics, pero ito na nga inaagaw ng mga tropa natin ng Argon MY. Siguro naging confident na nga sila sa laban na to, and there go X2R. Napabagsak na nga isang miyembro ng Metrics, at we have ito 1v2 battle nga dito. Ash, napabagsak naman si Mi, and si Sparks nakabawi naman against Ash. Pero ito, pipick up na nga si Mai, and it's a 4-man strong. Napaganda naman ang ikot ni Sparks doon. Bagsak na rin ang isang miyembro at 2 na lang natitira. It is Xbot 77 na takbo hanggat may lupa at tinututukan pa rin dito ni X2R. Yan, nilapag na nga yung time turner na nga dito, and still trying to get away against Argon MY. It's a good play from Argon MY, no? Confident gameplay from Argon MY, wherein Metrics talaga ang nakakaalam nitong lugar na to dahil mas madalas sila ditong bumababa.
Nakita mo yun, Neptune, binabaril pa rin siya kahit di na natin makita sa ating spectate. Talagang ini-spray na lang nila yung huling position na kung saan nakita nila yung player na yun from Team Metrics, at si Rin OP na lang ang natitira for Team Metrics. Most definitely talagang magtatago na lang to para makuha yung placement points. Looks like as well, Neptune, yung ating Team Metrics, after getting yung 2 booyah, kahapon.
Mhm.
Mukhang bumaba yung level of gameplay nila. Parang naging kampante sila sa pakikipaglaban.
Oo. Or na-demoralize agad sila kasi alam mo 'yun, nagawa na nila na nakuha yung dalawang buya tapos almost dun sa mga susunod tapos napahinga ng isang araw. Hindi ko rin alam kung nawala ba, naputol ba momentum or yung mga ibang teams kasi marami din pagbabago dun sa ibang teams, na hindi napansin agad ng mga tropa natin ang metrics. Pero ito nga po mukhang nagdedelikado si Rin OP dito. Pumunta sa north ang mga tropa natin ng Argon MY at mukhang mapipinch pa nga ata dito. Ito yung tipong wag kang hihinga para hindi ka maramdaman.
Oo, wag kang hihinga para di ka maramdaman at sana parang sa totoong buhay gano'n na lang din 'no, para wala ka na lang maramdaman 'no. Kapag sinasaktan ka
Ow!
na, pero ito nasaktan na nga yung isang player natin dito ng
Oh!
ARGMY and Spars will get down as well, pero yun na nga mga kaibigan, Metrics will be eliminated. Kala ko maka-clutch pa ni Rin OP yun, pero hindi maaari sabi ng ARGMY. Meron nga lang silang isang player na may eliminate, so parang kumbaga get the kill as much as possible para
Oo.
dun sa Metrics kasi mamamatay din sila eventually. Pero to, going back sa ating Bloody Heads. Bloody Heads, Neptune, lagi natin silang pinag-uusapan na hindi sila gaanong nagki-kill points pero sobrang galing nila when it comes to placement points. Paano kaya nila magagawa na madagdagan ang kanilang kill points, especially now nakalaban nila yung Group C?
Sa tingin ko ngayon, well, it will be adjustment, 'no? Dahil Group C na yung kalaban nila. Pero compared to Group B na nandoon talaga yung sobrang titinding mga teams at nagawa nilang, humabol hanggang, second place if I'm not mistaken for 2 rounds. And I think magagawa nilang umabot dito. So, we'll have to find out. Pero ito na nga po si Batman, walang tumpik-tumpik. Talagang ulanan ng bala si Soulja at mukhang si, well, mahirap basahin ang team na ito pero Enigmax unti-unti na nga lang nababawasan ng mga teammates. Mukhang tinutuloy na nga ang baril dito onto the fence and there you go. The backup ay mapupunta na nga dito from the side of Enigmax. Nakapag-pick up na nga doon but JC hindi pa rin tinatantanan ng pagkaputok dito sa mga tropa natin ng Enigmax. Here comes the push from Almighty right now from both sides and I think this might be the end for Enigmax.
Grabe si JC dun, di naubusan ng bala. Well, in fact, he has an LMG na meron siya ngayon. Pero Shira will get taken down with 1 HP left para dito sa Team Enigmax sa si Black. And Enigmax will get eliminated instead. Pero yun na nga, Almighty. Dito natin nakikita kung magaling ba talaga sila sa engagement. Makakakill ba sila? Dito natin nakita na na-eliminate nila ang Team Enigmax. Now down to 10 remaining teams agad-agad. Neptune. Now we're looking at Blacklist International. Sabi ko kanina, Neptune, Blacklist International, laging may early engagement ngayon. Medyo sitting pretty sila ngayon, pero merong team na nasa tabi lang nila. Cobra going for the scout dito sa may bilog.
Yeah, I mean, they have in here a duo, no? Kung di ako nagkakamali, si Cobra and si Flanks na nandoon and Clanks, no? Habang nandito naman si Manflank and they're regrouping right now. Hindi ko alam kung napansin nilang Argon MY coming from south, no? But the way I'm looking at it, tatambayan nila tong area na to. They are losing a little bit of the engagement, no, sa mga laban na yon, and I think maghahanap sila ng mas maganda position. But speaking of position, we have Wheels right now already in position for the kill against that squad. But Monarch was able to go in for the kill against one, and Ayoki has been taken out. Embalor and Alforte, ang dynamic duo ng Wheels, nandito na nga. Bagsak na rin si Embalor, si Alforte with only a few HP left, and there you go. Hanma was able to take down a Monarch. Meron pa silang mga third party on the other side. At meron pang fast kill na mukhang makikisama nga dito. We have Alforte right now was able to pick up Embalor, the dynamic duo, but it will not work because Lavitz will be coming in with that grenade.
Ang ganda ng pagkaagranada doon, saktong-sakto sa loob kung nasan sila. And right now, fast kill MY going for that third party. Walang breathing space para sa ating Z squad. Blade really stuck right now with the glue wall and all they need to do now is just run. Para sa akin, takbo hanggang may lupa pero set squad, walang no choice dito. Kailangan nilang lumaban sa fast kill MY. Bawas-bawas pa nga si Lavitz dito. Wala pa siyang, di pa niya ginagamit yung heal niya. FSK, talagang push lang ang ginagawa nila dito. Ang kailangan gawin ni Blade is, kailangan niyang i-gatekeep yung pag-push ng fast kill MY at kailangan niyang ipa-heal yung kanilang teammates. Si Lavitz, I think knockdown pa rin si Lavitz dito. Neptune and Monarch right now down to 3/4 HP. Argon MY at the same time on the other end getting eliminated by Blacklist International. Monarch will get taken down by yun, and yun na nga mga kaibigan, he will get taken out and Z Squad will get eliminated.
Grabe naman yun, no? Talagang Seth Squad hindi na pinagbigyan. Though they had a good fight in there, pero they were only, if I was looking at the teams, there are only 3 members sa team nila. No, it's a good thing nakabawi sila kanina against Wheels or nakalaban sila against Wheels with only 3 members. Pero we have Pascal in there who's trying to make a lot of kills as well. Maganda yung maging performance ng Pascal actually dito sa laban na to, and we'll have to find out, no, we'll have to find out kung talagang they will be moving up onto these ranks. Pero ito na nga po, as we look in for the aerial view, makikita natin there's only a couple of teams na nasa labas at ang bilis, no, ang bilis ng elimination dito. Argon MY, Set Squad, Metrix, Enigmax, and Wheels na nandito, and I think Wheels lang ata ang coming from Group C na na-eliminate.
Right, and dito natin makikita yung level of gameplay ng Group C talagang mas mataas compared sa ating Group A. 7 teams remaining ang natitira dito, and yung ating bilog going to the usual spot dito sa Kalahari, which is yung ating refinery area, and Blacklist International already up above dito sa isang platform natin. We're in siguro yung Do Easy na nandun mismo sa may refinery will probably take yung isa sa mga platform na meron dito. And again, Blacklist International doing the scout right now. Itong si Clanks will take this bike, and hindi siya mag-scout. Ilalagay lang niya muna dito para just in case na mawala sa kanila yung bilog, meron silang pang-rotate na mabilisan.
Yeah, ang kagandahan dito, no, kung nakita mo yung pwestuhan ng mga vehicles, nilagay nila dito sa may mga in between ng pillars, no. Apart from the getaway, napapansin ko dito, they can use it as cover. So the moment na napansin nila na alanganin sila, that make it explode, no, make it explode, and then use it as cover para meron silang hindi sila basta mabaril. And that's a good thing about the vehicle gameplay. There's a lot of it's not just yun nga, hindi lang talagang sa pagtakbo at paglayo yun magagamit. Marami pang utilities, and very smart play from Blacklist International at that point.
Yes, indeed. And ito, Bloody Head, Morgana, CJ, Maute, and Mark able to get a platform as well dito sa ating refinery area. So, labanan ng platform to, Neptune. Makikita natin dito yung mga snipe ng mga bawat isa. And right now, they have like maybe a few more seconds left para mag-close yung ating bilog going at the third phase. Usually, Neptune, may makikita ang mga engagement at this phase. Pero yung nakita natin kanina, first phase pa lang, balagbaga na eh. 7 teams na lang yung natira. 5 teams ang na-eliminate agad-agad. Pero Goku matatamaan ata dito ng bomba galing kay Jambal ng ating Do Easy. Ito yung sinasabi natin, Neptune. Yung Do Easy, nasa may taas, and maihihirapan dito yung kahit sino mang team na umangat sa kung saan man kung nasaan man sila.
Oh, pero ang maganda dito, no, for the side of, well, not Do Easy, but for 4X-Man Expert, pwede silang tumambay sa baba. Kasi napapansin mo yung circle natin, it's almost on the edge, nasa edge na sila. And dahil hindi sila nakikita ng mga tropa natin ng Do Easy, may chance sila na makauna, no, doon sa mga those surrounding teams na makapag-pick sila or makapita sila ng mga kalaban. And it's a good play din. Basta hindi lang sila kalat-kalat. Kasi nakikita dito si Marong medyo malayo na nga eh. Medyo marayo from the rest of the teams. But they still have the cover. And Do Easy is trying very hard to take them down. So far, ito si Bayets with only 1 grenade. I'm not quite sure if he will give up that grenade to try and push off ang 4X-Man Expert. And that might be a disadvantage pagdating mamaya.
Pero ito, mukhang si Jembal na stuck ata doon sa baba. Mukhang bumaba ata siya doon. And pag to na naspatan ng ating X-Men Expert, talagang wala siyang no choice kundi mamatay na lang. Pero ito, Bayet's able to see itong mga players ng ating 4X-Men Experts. Lalo na si Goku nasa open at di niya alam na iniispatan na siya dito. Ang ginagawa lang siguro ni Bayet's dito is giving information dun sa kanyang mga teammates para at least alam nila kung saan manggagaling yung atake ng 4X-Men Expert. He's not going for the kill as of now kasi nga wala rin naman siyang angle na pwede niyang barilin itong mga players ng 4X-Men expert.
Correct. No? Talagang maganda rin yung information gameplay. But speaking of, we have Ren in there getting the information. But Phoenix has been taken down. Mukhang ito na nga po. No? We have Almighty from afar. Nakikita niyo naman from the minimap. Nasa north sila. Malayong malayo. Mas malapit pa nga ang fast kill dito. But it is Almighty getting those hits. And we have Blacklist right now. Mukhang nagulo ang mundo nila after that knockdown. Hindi nila makita kung nasa ng kalaban. But fast kill might be the one pushing in. At yan na nga po, we have an airship coming in, and this might bring them the loots or some of the teams, the loots that they need. At as we see on the minimap once again, no, pinepwestuhan na ng Bloody Heads ang gitna ng refinery. Though they will be out in open, it might be difficult for them to go against anyone, but they are getting this cover. At yun na nga po, we have ITX as well, no, na sumusugod na nga sana. They are being shot at, but tricks will be tricked into going down.
Right, and yung ITX natin, iba-backside push itong Bloody Heads. Hindi yata alam ng Bloody Heads na may tao sa likod, and Morgana getting hit. Galing dito kay Zapnu. Zapnu going for that Kobe. Mukhang masyadong malayo ata yung position ni Morgana dito, and hindi papasok ang mga granada ni Zapnu. Meron pa siyang dalawang granada though which he can use mamaya. And itong fast kill MY, mukhang nag-push na nga dito sa may other side nila, sa may right side nila, because yung Blacklist International nag-aabang. So ITX needs to be careful and make sure to be aware na meron ng tao na nandito sa gilid nila.
No. Ito na nga po. We have fast kill in there. Going in against ITX. At ito nga, napakaganda naman ang bawi noon. Talagang inabangan ng Hanmas. Been taken down. We have JC from Almighty being knocked down as well. ITX talagang ready sila. Pero ito nga po, Shooks ang napabagsak dito on this fight. Tricks right now with only 42 HP. Nakapag-heal ata doon. I think nakapag-inhaler ata si Tricks. But there's 2 man down. Tamang pick up lang muna dito ang mga tropa natin ng ITX. And Almighty is now eliminated. And fast kill on the other hands is trying to go in. And mukhang wala na ata ang fast kill dito. Sorry, I might have missed that. But going back, we have a Blacklist naman nandito, no, outside of the zone, who is being gatekept by Bloody Heads from above.
And actually yung fast kill MY yung nag-push doon sa ITX, and buti na lang actually si Zapnu na doon sa may higher ground at nakita niya yung pag-push ng fast kill MY, just stopping yung pag-eliminate sa kanila ng fast kill MY. Pero ito, Blacklist International right at the edge of the zone. 4X-Men expert now getting those kills on the kill feed. And ITX, ang ganda naman nun. Tactical Intex is eliminated.
Grabe naman no, after no mga snipe ni Vegeta, nandiyan si Blacklist International for that grenade launcher. But here we go, I think they will be stuck outside of the circle. Pero ang harap nila dito ang mga tropa natin ng Bloody Heads. Bloody Head right now need to make a choice. They need to make a decision if they will be backing off a little bit para makapasok sa zone or go against Blacklist. Pero ito nga po, isa na lang natitira from Blacklist, and we have a Bloody Head mark in there for the hit. But 4X Spade will be going in for those hits. At si Cobra naman na nakapatay dito sa Bloody Heads. We're now left with 4X-Man expert taking the booyah in there, bringing down Blacklist International, and this is the game.
And Goku getting that MVP for 4X-Men expert. And 4X-Men expert, mukhang may gusto silang patunayan dito, Neptune. Itong team ng 4X-Men expert. And right now, with the booyah together with all of those skills, most definitely it will help a lot when it comes to the leaderboard. Ang naging problema lang, no, Neptune, when it comes to that final moments was yung bilog talagang papalayo dun sa Blacklist, and sobrang nahirapan sila kasi meron ding tao sa likod na bumabaril din at the same time.
Correct, no? Parang bagyo, no? Yung ang bagyo ay palapit na palapit sa Pilipinas habang ang Pilipinas ay palayo ng palayo. Pero yun nga po, no? That was a bit of a problem, but we'll have to find out. Let's check out what our host has to say about this game dahil alam mo yun, marami na tayong nakita and we need to get their insights, or actually baka may mga questions sila na hindi nila napansin para sa atin. So let's welcome back Bill and Tyler.
Talaga may aso na hawak si Coco TV.
Ayan na.
And we are back. Gising na si Lulu mga kaibigan. And we are back here in the Green Free Fire MCP Majors mga kaibigan. At sa totoo lang, ano nangyari dun sa match na yun, men? 7 minutes into the game, 7 na lang agad ang natira. And it
Grabe.
took them 7 minutes again for them para mabawasan ulit yung 7 teams na yun. Quick match lang. What just happened? Ba't parang sobrang naging Rambo ata yung mga players natin na parang 1 minute, 1 team yung nawawala dito. Let's start with Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, apart from dun sa Metrics and Argon na laban, na sila lang talaga yung unang lumapag on the same place. A lot of teams nag-scout na sila on a better position at madalas sila nakaharap ng ibang teams. Doon nagsisimula yung mga laban. And napansin natin, nabanggit mo nga, medyo matagal na yung gap from the end of the engagement up until the susunod dahil nakahanap na sila ng pwesto.
So tingin mo ba, Kuko, parang is this the start of something new para sa kanila? Are we gonna see the same thing all over again dito sa match 2 natin, dito sa last game natin later on after this? Yung tipong sobrang malarambo na, alam mo, mga firing squad na yung mga kalaban natin. I mean, sobrang solid talaga na sobrang bilis pagpatayan itong mga players na to. Are they gonna be that teams again or mag-iiba tayo ng pace?
Well, siguro, yes. Magiging same pattern to going in sa ating purgatory match with groups A and C. Especially knowing that yung group C, talagang sobrang laki ng gap nila when it comes to skill level compared sa group A. Most definitely, itong mga teams ng group C, talagang mag-hunting tong mga to. And at the same time, for group A, we also have Bloody Heads na lagi natin sinasabi na kailangan talaga nila ng kill. And doon natin nakita sa match ng kalahari na yun, yung Bloodheads talagang they really prioritize dun sa objective. Hindi sila ganun masyado na nagki-kills, which is kind of for me, parang hindi ko maintindihan ba't hindi pa rin nila nagigets kung paano sila mas mapataas pa yung points nila.
Kailangan talaga, no? Balance. Finding the right balance. Sinabi ko rin to last week or last time na magkasama tayo. It's not just getting those placement points that is important, but also making sure that you grab those kills. And dahil isang kill dito ay isang puntos agad. So even without buyas, kung sakaling madami kang kills na makuha, there are times na mas mataas pa yung placement points ng isang team na hindi nakabuya dahil lang sa mga kills. Nangyari na yan multiple times. Pero isa sa mga tanong ko dito kay Lulu at kay Neptune is, Neptune, ginawa bang chicha, ginawa bang pulutan talaga ng Group C ang Group A this time?
Yeah, I mean, yung first engagement, first set of battle, no, na napansin natin, well, I was wrong earlier na isa na lang natitira. May dalawa pang teams na natira doon from Group C. So, basically, sa mga unang set na engagement, Group C talaga, or teams of the Group C ang unang napapabagsak at konti lang talaga yung piling-pili lang talaga yung nakakabawi at nakabalik against from Group A going against Group C.
Ang ganda nung nakita ko dun sa highlights. Nag-glue wall sila tapos tinignan na lang nila yung granada. Kasi wala na eh. Parang binilang na lang nila yung mga ilang segundo na magkasama silang dalawa doon, Bill.
At saka nakikita ko kasi yung mga loot crates dito mga kaibigan. I mean, parang it's given already na if ever nakuha mo yan, syempre may mga special na mga equipment, may mga special na mga arsenal for you to use. Alam mo yun, yung tipong pwede mong magamit sa mga team fights, lalong-lalo na pag nakuha mo yung silencer. If ever na nakuha mo yung silencer, yung tipong you can actually be quiet and talk out these players na hindi nila malalaman kung nasan ka.
Oh, mahirap yung silencer na maingay, Vil.
Oo, men. Kasi, alam mo yun. Pero actually dito sa match na to, I mean, for X-Men Expert, getting that Tabuya and Blacklist International dun sa second, actually sobrang solid ng ginawa ng for X-Men Expert dito eh. It's just literally, they're just actually waiting kanina. Andun lang sila sa mga glue walls nila, nag-aantay lang na matapos. And tinan mo, sobrang baba nga ng kill points sila, 8 lang. Kasi talagang nag-antay na sila for them to get that perfect opportunity for them to take down Blacklist International. They know it already. They have full HPs. They have everything na meron sila. They have they have all the utilities, they have all the glue walls and stuff, and all they have to do is just wait. And that is the thing that they did, and they won this match. And alam naman natin na Blacklist International is one step up pa sa taas ng fast kill, ng 4X-Men expert rather.
Kaya pa ba today?
Kaya today. Pero alam mo yun, talagang pwede natin sabihin na still Blacklist International getting that 4th place sa ating overall standing. Pero yun nga, ang pinakamaganda dito, mas tinataasan ng 4X-Men expert yung kanilang mga puntos para they really want to secure this top 9. Kasi kung napapansin mo, partner, 4X-Men expert pababa, ang mga score nila is 219, 215, 212. Then yung mga 10 pababa is actually 185, 182. So malapit lang, sobrang lapit lang nila. Ilan yung mga 30, tipong ganun. Mga 2 to 3 games lang yun, mga 2 games lang yun eh. So, ayun.
Share mo lang basically. Isa sa mga malulupit na katanungan dito, Neptune, sa tingin ko, base doon sa sinabi ni Vil kanina, sa tingin mo meron bang same meta kung paano maglaro yung SAF at saka yung 4X-Men on that part? Kasi parang sa una, 0 kills and then antay-antay lang ng content, tamang engagement, pasok, and then get all those kills in. Same meta ba or it's just different?
Well, there's a tendency kasi na ma-adapt mo yung gameplay ng ibang team. Katulad ng nabanggit kanina, SAF is going passive or not really passive eh. Alert lang sila and getting all the loots early on, and then the moment that they have kasi if you say passive, pag may nakaharap, aalis na. But no, they go in and engage them and then chill ulit, and then move on to the next circle. So for X-Men expert probably is doing the same thing, and hopefully you're doing the same thing dahil
Ito na ang codes. Nasa harapan na ng inyong mga screen. You have to claim it now. Before matapos itong stream natin, bago pa mawala, huwag kayong mag-alala. Lahat para sa inyo, meron yan. Walang unlimited use yan, kumbaga, and walang limit for a certain number of users. Aside from that, gaya na sabi mo din, Neptune, no? It seems like they have adapted yung parang alam nila kung kailan sila mag-engage at alam nila kung kailan hindi. Tama yung sabi mo na they are just being alert. It's not being really playing it safe. I think I would say and I would assume na yung parang sobrang play it safe na kind of team is actually Bloody Head na natitrigger na papunta na hindi na sila nakakakuha ng kills at all. Tama ba ako, Kuku, or you disagree?
I agree with you on that one, Taylor. Yung Bloody Heads, they are more on the placement, and kapag more on placement ka, you are prioritizing kasi yung positioning mo sa loob ng bilog. You don't really care about other teams. All you care about is yung 4-man strong nyo. So once na maingatan nyo yung apat na players sa squad na yun and makaposition kayo dun sa gitna, which is what they did, dun na mapupunta yung point na pwede na sila mag-kill, which is kanina nga hindi nangyari yun kasi napalibutan na talaga sila ng sobrang daming teams.
Oh, tama. I mean, you have a lot of things to consider while playing Free Fire, man. Number one, utilities, buhay mo, buhay ng kakampi mo, kung nasa ba yung mga kalaban mo, kung kung meron pa silang mga granada and stuff. Alam mo, napakarami. Hindi pa yun eh. Marami pa, yung high ground, low ground. I mean, sobrang dami, yung bilog pa. Kaya dapat itong mga information na to is talaga dapat ma-put mo sa isang perspective lang for you to take down your opponents, mga kaibigan. And it's time for the last match of the day. Group A versus Group C, going back here sa Purgatorio. So nandito na ang mga pogi-poging casters natin na sasamahan tayo sa Purgatorio, mga kaibigan. Nandito nga pala si Mr. Neptune Garcia at saka si Lulu. Let's go.
Let's go. Ayan, maraming salamat. I really love when you say it's time. Ayan. And there you go. Now, match number 6, guys. The last match of the day and for this week. And we are now going in Purgatorio na nga nandito. At makikita natin, guys, so marami na namang tumatambay sa Brasilia. Paring Gugu.
Daming ang teams. Tatlo. We have Almighty, which is the usual drop spot nila. And then we also have here another team na kalaban nila, which is yung Team Metrics, challenging them. And this is actually good for Team Metrics. Alam natin, Neptune, na yung
Mhm.
Almighty hindi sila sanay sa early engagement, and dito natin matitrain or matetest yung Team Almighty kung kakayanin nila ang ginagawa ngayon ng Metrics. And right now, Metrics is pushing itong Team Almighty, able to eliminate actually two of them. Xbot sa si Shafik ay knockdown na nga dito. Ash, isunod mo pa ang sarili mo. Rin OP na lang ang natitira dito, pero Rin OP will be able to actually get back itong mga players ng ating Almighty, pero nandoon na nga yung isang player ng ating Team Almighty na si Shira, 1v1 with the Great One. Hindi, Almighty pa rin ang mananalo.
Grabe, pinapakita talaga nila na almighty sila at hindi na at sanay na sila sa early engagement, no. Metrics probably has thought that yun na nga has thought that hindi nga sila sanay and they can take advantage of that, pero nabawian na nga sila doon. But speaking of, we have waves right now. Aoki, uy, muntik na sumabog dito. Aoki is or Embalor is trying to go in against Aoki. Aoki is already taken down and eliminated at this point, and ITX na tactical intex na sabi nga natin ay marami pang chance na humabol dito, pero mukhang mananagasa. But no! Napaganda naman ng pagka-depensa doon ni Embalor, pero nabaril naman siya dito sa likod. It's now left to limit at this point for side of Wheels. I think this will be a getaway dahil ang ITX, no, sila ata nagdo-dominate on this fight, and Wheels has to get out. So far, 0 kills at this point. It will be a difficult fight for Wheels.
Oh, napakahirap to for Wills, especially mag-isa na lang sila. Limits will have to get out of the way and rotate all the way either left side or right side na kanilang position ngayon. And Wills will also do like loot at the same time habang tumatakbo siya papalayo dito sa ating ITX sa team. Pero to, we still have an engagement here. Team Almighty versus Enigmax, and Enigmax realizing na bawas na nga ang mga players ng ating Team Almighty. Dalawa ang natitira na lang. Merong isa na napatay nila ngayon. So now we're on a 2v4 situation dito sa Brasilia.
I mean, it's a smart move na rin sa mga tropa natin ng Enigmax. They heard the gunshots earlier and they didn't engage that soon, no? And dahil nga ngayon, medyo nag-antay sila, they caught Almighty off guard at nakapagpabagsak ng isa pa. But speaking of pabagsak, we have one in here down from side of Bloody Heads, and another difficult position for them. Hindi ko nga alam kung nakapag-loot ba sila ng maayos. Mukhang nauna ata silang tumakas bago makapag-loot, because we have Morgana right now with the sight, and well, we have two guns behind the Morgana. Mauti naman na dito na sinusundan, and there's one more member na medyo malayo, no? I'm not quite sure if they are going against anyone right here out in the fields or on the factory, pero we'll have to find out. Brasilia naman ulit tayo. We have Enigmax na nandito, mukhang naitaboy na mga tropa natin ng Almighty, and V2 actually is a good teammate. Nabanggit natin, nakapansin natin for the side of Enigmax, siya yung laging natitira sa mga laban. Pero so far, ang Enigmax medyo alanganin, no? Alanganin talaga yung pwestuhan nila when it comes to the leaderboards, and we'll have to find out if they are still waiting for, alam mo yun, naghahanap pa ba sila ng tsansa na makapasok, or is this play it, no? Play it na lang para lang for the sake of the game.
Well, para sa Enigmax, there's so many days left. Para sa akin, no, there's still like week 4, week 5, and week 6. So there's like 6 more games after ng game na to. So most definitely, or 6 more days rather after ng game na to. So definitely na kayang-kaya pa no, ng Enigmax na makahabol sa leaderboards natin. So para sa akin, they would have to really find enemies na pwede nilang hanapin. Pero ito, mukhang magkakalapit na naman sila ng ating Team Almighty na nasa edge na nga ng bilog. The circle, by the way, Neptune, is going straight north ng ating mapa.
Yeah, it's straight north, at yan nga po, lumampas na. Actually, lumampas na sa mapa, no? And makikita natin ng views. Napakaganda ng pinwestuhan ng views doon. Talagang out on the edge. Walang manlilikod sa kanya. But going back to Enigmax, they're trying to chase down Almighty here. I think they have the picture or the view kung nasaan ng Almighty, and here comes Black, no? Mukhang susunduin nata. Pick up na nga to and drive by against Almighty. Hopefully, hindi lang sila mapadaan ulit, no? Sa mga tropa na nag-aabang lang. I mean, those who are as we said earlier, hindi passive eh. Pero alam mo yon, not that aggressive na approach and just waiting for their chance to go in for the push. Katulad ng Blacklist International, hindi rin naman sila ganun ka-aggressive when it comes to looking for enemies, but when they meet, no, doon talagang lumalabas yung diskarte nila on the fight.
And actually, speaking of Blacklist International, Neptune, ang masasabi ko lang sa gameplay talaga kapag ka Blacklist International, kahit anong game titles pa yan, they're really smart with playing the game. Hindi sila yung balagbagan, hindi sila yung kagaya ng ibang mga Filipino teams na meron tayo ngayon. Talagang smart plays yung ginagawa nila, may positioning, may talagang may talagang game plan talaga na ginagawa sila. And right now, they're still chilling over there dun sa position nila. Pero ito, Zapnu with ITX, meron siyang nakita dito. Now going for the snipe dito sa ating Team Argon MY. Uy, parang mali yata ang parking ng ating Argon MY. And right now, down to low HP yung isa nilang player dito na si Pedro. And Pedro now will probably get needed. Kaso nga lang, sobrang lakas ng pagbato mo doon. Nasa may bubong. And right now, Argon MY, mukhang stuck na sila dito sa may mga glue walls nila. Zapnu will try to push in. Wait muna siya dun sa mga kampi niya. And right now, going for the third party, isang player ng ITX dun sa may bandang likod. Right now, Argon MY. Stuck sila dito on a 4v4 situation with ITX. Well, right now, ito si Zapnu. Mukhang binabaril na nga niya dito. Nawala yung isa sa kanila dito. We have Zapnu, Trix, and Sayad left. Oy, knockdown dito. Si Sparks. We have Sayad with that knockdown. Trix with the Vector magtanggol. Pedro will take down Sayad naman. And now only one player left na si Zapnu na lang for Team ITX. We'll go for the revive first. Able to go for that revive. Ang bilis ng glue wall placement doon. And right now, they're stuck in this middle, in between these two houses. And they are able to take one down as well. Zapnu down to 20 HP at merong granada. Kailangan niya umalis dito. And oh my goodness, Tactical Intex will get eliminated. And doon natin nakita, Neptune, na kapag stuck ka na talaga in one place, you just have to be naded and kumbaga, paalam na lang eh.
Paalam na. Yung sinasabi ni Tyler kanina na tinignan nila wala nang chance, no? Wala nang no choice kundi magbilang na lang. And I think that that's a good play from side of Argon. Pero ito naman, Seth right now is in here. Already 2 kills on this game. At yung Seth squad is a team na alam mo yun, kita mo naman na meron din silang laro. Nagkataon lang talaga na napapwestohan, namamalian sila ng pwesto at some point. And based on your experience on Battle Royale, is that a matter of like experience or communication gap?
It's more on the communication kasi kapag for example, no, I've seen pro players play like upfront. Kapag ka hindi nagsasalita talaga yung kahit isa sa kanila, talagang may disconnect eh. That's why this is a 4-player team, like a 4-man squad. Lahat tayo dito for this MCP Majors and all the teams na meron tayo. Everyone needs to talk. Kapag ka nawala yung isa dyan, biglang na blackout na lang. Hindi ko alam kung bakit di na nagsalita. Talagang most definitely hindi sila mag-zinc at di sila mag-work or mananalo sa laro nila. Pero to, we have Blacklist International again. Going for that one man away, parang scout lang siguro siya dito, providing information kung meron mang papasok, and looks like Set Squad papasok na sila dito sa Blacklist International.
Yan, titingnan natin, no, mabablacklisted kaya dito ang mga tropa natin yung Set Squad. At mukhang ready na nga po sila dito. Alanganin ng pwesto ng Set Squad. They are coming from the outside, but surprisingly, ang Blacklist International pumunta dito sa likod. I think iniiwasin nila any grenades that might be thrown at them. And that is a smart move as well. Dahil usong-usong nga ang pag-grenade dito, but I think one of the Set Squad is being shot at. Man flank right now, a little bit on behind this building. Pero, on the other side, meron ding fast kill. So, masasandwich dito ang Set Squad by fast kill, but no, it is Clanks who will be hit in there, and Cobra has to make a decision. Manflank has been taken out as well, at yan nga po si Goku on the other side. Siya ang bumabaril sa mga tropa natin ng Blacklist International. It's a difficult spot right now. Nasa gitna sila ng maraming teams, and Fastkill is just riding away and might be going in for a big push.
And ang galing ng ginawa doon nung player ng Blacklist International, binakuran niya yung kanyang mga teammates to the point na, tinan mo, hindi na sila makalis, na kailangan na lang nilang sirain yung glue wall na nilagay nila doon. Pero to, grabbing push yun. Pagkasira ng glue wall, kami naman ang sisira sa buhay ninyo, and Monarch and also Type 64 will get taken down. Set Squad is on a last brink of their breath right now. Isa na lang ata or dalawa. Uy, meron pa isa. We have Fastkill, MY, na papunta dito sa Blacklist International.
And there you go, no? Mukhang pinipilit na pasabugin ang mga tropa natin ng Blacklist International, but they already put up those glue walls. But here we go, na open na nga, meron ng open area dito. Yun naman nandito on the side, tamang kuha ng information, nakikinig ng footsteps. But ito na nga mo, makikita na nga ang Set Squad, and Set Squad has been eliminated. We have Ali right now going against Cobra, at bagsak na nga si Cobra, si Manflank, at si Clank Sanang. Oh, it's nag-iisa lang dito si Manflank, pero delikado na nga sa mga tropa natin ng Fastkill, and ergo Cobra na pick up pa nga, but it will not work. Na blacklist ang mga tropa natin ng blacklist dito, at Fastkill talagang doing those fast kills.
At made-decode na nga yung Blacklist International natin dito. Ang ganda ng pagka-pick up nung Fastkill MY. Alam nila na low HP tong mga to. We have Z Squad and also Blacklist International, and going for that third party was the best option for them. And meron nga tayong isa pang team na talagang inaamoy sila dito. Just Fastkill MY, just trying to loot up. And at the same time, ito na nga yung ating aerial view, mga kaibigan. We now have 8 teams remaining. 12 minutes or almost 13 minutes na ang nag-elapse sa ating laro. And yung ating bilog mo, ang magkakaroon na naman ata tayo ng water circle, Neptune.
Posible. Ang tanong kasi dito, tawiran pa kaya o sa sa gitna mismo, no? That is the question. Enigmax, pinwestuhan na nga yung pwesto na yon on the other side. And this is quite familiar, no? This is quite familiar. Ibang team man yung nakita natin dito, pero familiar yung pwestuhan. Argon MY on one side and Enigmax on the other side. The difference is we have Do Easy coming up north. Mukhang hindi pa sila lalapit, no? Kailangan nilang malaman saan yung susunod, saan sila kailangan pumunta, and they're a little bit too close to the river na mas mabilis silang makakatawid at that point. Ang Argon MY, I think sila yung medyo alanganin at this point, and they're getting the vehicle cover right now dahil out in the open na nga sila just in case masilip sila from the other side.
And parang parang replay lang to nung nangyari kahapon, Neptune. Itong circle na to, sobrang alam na siguro nila kung saan mag-end up to. Pero again, yung circle natin ay random, pero ito, nakita na nga doon yung last player ng Team Almighty, and Sparks will be able to snipe him down. Triple kill na nga, mga kaibigan, ang ating player na si Sparks. 4X-Men expert naman. Again, one of the top teams na meron tayo ngayon sa leaderboards. Maru together with Spade, Goku. On the kill feed naman, Do Easy. Kitang-kita nila ang ating Bloody Head, and Bloody Head, ito yung sinasabi natin, Neptune. Bloody Head, paano ba sila makikipag-engage dito? Is it just always about placement? Kailangan din nilang lumaban para makakuha ng kill points.
Yeah, and definitely the kill points will make it, or will make a change, no, on that fight. Especially medyo konti lang yung diferensya nila against the next team after that, after them on the leaderboard. Pero ito na nga po, we have a 4X-Men expert. They are hanging back. Hindi pa sila pumapasok sa circle. I think they're going in, but no, Argon in there was able to take down a Bloody Heads at this point, and they are going in on 7th place. Medyo alanganin pa rin yung pwesto, but hopefully, no, ang pwestuhan when it comes to the leaderboard, but hopefully, will they be able to maintain the 12th spot. Now, Do Easy right now is not very easy. Masyadong silang tumambay dito, and I think it's Do Easy who was in this position, kaya dito sila pumwesto.
Yeah, definitely. And look at the circle right now, Neptune. Pumunta na nga doon sa may bandang south side ng ating zone right now. And still a possibility of having that water circle. And look at Do Easy. They are now pushing itong higher ground na kung saan nanggaling yung ating Argon MY. Argon MY going for that push doon sa may southern side ng edge ng ating bilog. And still at the same time, yung Enigmax natin, hindi sila gumagalaw doon sa current position nila. We have Fastkill MY though dito sa may higher ground, which is may hirapan dito yung Argon MY kung tutusin kasi
Oh.
nasa ilalim sila at kaka-swimming lang nila mga kaibigan and naka-ready na ang glue walls ng FSK.
I mean, FSK, no, basang-basa pa yung, alam mo yung mabigat pa yung mga damit ng mga tropa natin ng Argon na nandito. Hindi pa sila makatakbo, pero ito na nga, pinaputokan agad ng mga tropa natin ng fast kill. And here we go, we have on the other side, Lomsonoy Duisi has been eliminated by Enigmax. And that is coming from the other side of the river. Pero ito na nga, fast kill right now, trying to do what they do best. Trying to go in for those fast kills. On the other side, Wales has been eliminated. Shark has been taken down. And the fast kill alley right now, trying to get back at them and going in for the revenge. There's only 2 members remaining for side of Argon MY, or 3 members remaining for side of Argon MY, and I don't think they'll be able to push in dito sa laban na to dahil gine-gatekeep na nga, no, nagiging gwardya mga tropa natin ng fast kill dito against Argon.
Pero meron pang oras ang ating Argon MY dito. Just still 11 seconds left bago mag-close ang ating bilog. Yung ating Enigmax going for the push dito sa ating northwest side naman ng ating bilog. They are now putting up the glue walls na kailangan nila. Nababaril din sila at the same time dito ng EMX or ng Enigmax. 4X-Men Expert Spade going in for the push dito. At the same time, EMX Soldier Boy here going for the gunshot sprays dito sa ating Argon MY. 4 teams remaining now on the kill feed. 4X Spade able to eliminate 1 player ng ating Enigmax. Quadra kill na nga para kay Hanma mga kaibigan. Argon MY now down to 1 player standing, and there you go. Yun ang last kill for Argon MY.
At yun nga po, what a hit against Enigmax. Nag-iisa na lang dito ang isang miyembro, no? And there you go, 4X-Men Expert has been eliminated right now. Fast kill will take this quick win. And I mean, that was an easy 2-team win because there's only 1 remaining in Hanma for the MVP. And here comes Fastkill getting back on that booyah.
Booyah! And Fastkill MY, ang ganda ng ginawa nila doon. They were able to pick their fights 1 by 1 kasi inuna nila yung Argon MY and then sinunod nila yung nasa baba, which is yung Enigmax. And ang naging problema ng Enigmax Neptune was yung time na kalaban ng Argon MY, yung Fastkill MY, hindi nila tinake yung advantage na yun na mag-push sa bilog. Kumbaga, inantay pa nila ng ilang mga segundo para mag-push doon at naglagay sila ng glue walls, which is not really enough para makapasok sa bilog, and yun yung naging error ng ating Enigmax.
Yeah, let's see what else. Now, what else might be the error for the side of our host? So let's welcome back Tyrer and Vil.
Nandito na nga tayo habang si Neptune ay parang nagulat ata sa mga nangyari. Nabigla siya doon, no? Na-shock siya ng kaunti. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala. Nandiyan lang si Neptune at babalik din siya. Ayan, okay, nagawa-galaw na rin siya. Eto, finally, guys, gusto ko lang sabihin na ang napansin ko dun sa match na yun is this is probably one of the furthest na narating ng Argon MY when it comes to the placement. Dahil lagi nating na-mention dati na ano bang meron? Bakit lagi sila nakukuha agad-agad? Bakit laging nasa 10th to ilang place sila? And Kuku, bakit sa tingin mo this time around it was a different story? Kasi is it because of the drop zone nila this time, or did they do something different, or just the usual?
Well, they were able to clear out yung position nila or yung kung saan sila nag-rotate. Kumbaga wala silang masyadong nadaanan na mga teams din at the same time, and also yung Almighty na nasa likod nila na clear out na nila agad-agad yun. And yung bilog din medyo pumabor din sila sa kanila dun sa match na yun. So that's probably why na nag-last ng sobrang tagal sa match yung ating Argon MY.
Na RNG, Vil?
Oo. RN Jesus mga kaibigan. Pero tulad nung nangyari kanina doon sa mga matchup, lalong-lalo na yung yung walang nagawa yung Blacklist International dun sa may isang compound. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina eh. If ever may narinig kayo na nagpuputukan, and if ever sa tingin nyo kaya nyo yan, G nyo na kasi makikita naman sa kill feed yan eh. And that is the thing na ginawa ng fast kill. Nakita nila na merong binabaril ng Blacklist International, nakita nila na meron namatay sa Blacklist International, narinig nila yung gunfight at dumiretso sila sa compound na yon at walang nagawa ang Blacklist, isa silang inubos
Na
ng fast
sandwich.
kill. Literal na
Fast kill.
Finast kill sila. Pero if ever na you're in that situation, yung tipong ginamit nyo na yung glue wall nyo, wala na kayong kung ano man para makabawi, what is the best thing for you to evade that situation, Neptune?
I think it's more of, well, kung nagamit mo na, talagang kailangan mo nang umalis, lumayo, probably run back as far as you
Nag-stay
can.
sila eh.
Takbo hanggat may lupa.
Lupa.
No?
May lupa.
Ang ginawa nila doon kasi is they blocked off all the exit and they tried to regroup. Pero ang naging problema doon is they can open up one, parang I think napag-usapan na yun na pag nasarado mo na, wala ka ng option or wala ka ng means of knowing saan manggagaling ang kalaban. Kaya hindi mo na rin alam kung alin yung dedepensahan mo. Kaya that was the failure at that point.
Yeah.
At that point.
Actually, ang sabi nga ni Taylor kanina, yun yung pinaka-solid na, pinakamalayang narating ng Argon MY. Actually, not just Argon MY, kasama dun yung Enigmax. Dalawa sila, Enigmax and Argon MY, sobrang layo na napuntahan nila. Well, actually, yung ginagawa na ng Argon dito, just trying to use all the vehicles just to fortify their fort, and just gonna use all their glue walls na meron sila just to fortify more yung base nila. Pero ang problema doon is nasa low ground sila. Well, may isa nag-push from may isa nag-push from fast kill, pero naubos. Pero yung nga lang, ang problema kasi dito sa fast kill MY is nasa high ground sila. So kahit meron kang glue wall dyan, kitang-kita pa rin yung ulo mo. At tamang scope lang, boom! Patay ka for sure. At Enigmax nandun din sa Gedli, men. Nasa gilid lang sila. They tried na maubos tong fast kill MY, pero yun nga lang is just, grabe yung split ng fast kill eh. Hindi sila yung tipong nasa isang group lang na ganyan eh. Hindi eh. They're like literally all over the place. So this guy will take down this team, and the rest of the team of Fast Kill MY just taking down the rest of Argon. To be honest, I really thought that makukuha to ng Enigmax or Argon MY para lang at least makabawi sila. Pero yun nga lang, it's just a Fast Kill MY ang nakakuha ng partner.
Pero sa tingin ko, Kuku, di ba, pagdating sa ganon, double-edged sword din eh, yung mga split-split na ganyan. Nakita rin natin na nangyari with Saf a while ago na nakahiwala yung isa na down and then kailangan tumawid yung isa para mabackupan. Do you think na dahil din sa confidence na meron yung Fast Kill MY into getting those shots in, na kaya talagang they went really in and just got those fast kills?
Well, I mean, dun sa final moments, kailangan talaga nilang mag-spread out. Just because nasa edge yung Argon MY, na kailangan nila ng ibang angle para makita nila yung Argon MY. Meron silang parang ridge area doon, and together with merong parang puno din at the same time. So, naglagay na rin sila ng glue wall for cover. So, yung ginawa ng Fast Kill MY for me was really what's the best what they can do. Ang pinaka naging problema lang is for Enigmax. Nakita naman nila na nakafocus yung Fast Kill MY sa Argon MY. Hindi pa sila nag-push doon sa loob ng bilog. Wherein sobrang nabagalan talaga ako dun sa pag-push nila. Akala ko talaga sila rin yung mananalo, pero yun nga, Fast Kill MY a much smarter team compared to the others and able to get the booyah.
Oh man, sobrang laso ng ginawa ng Fast Kill MY dito, and for sure aakyat sila na sa leaderboard, and hopefully makabawi na rin yung Enigmax at yung Argon kasi nakakuha rin sila ng much kills na rin kahit papano. So to be honest, I mean, I'm actually looking forward na baka yung Bloodheads is nasa 3rd place na naman. Gusto ko talaga sila umakyat, menswear. Kasi doon lang sila naglalaro eh. Alam mo yung tipong every week, parang kinakabahan kayong, hala, nasa na kaya ako? Hala, pasok ba ako sa 13? Hala, pasok ba ako sa 12 or what? Alam mo yun, mahirap kaya sa team na ganun eh.
Oo, at least yung ibang mga teams dito like SAF for example, alam na nila na nasa taas sila kahit ano yung maging performance nila. But at the same time, hindi pwedeng maging overconfident yung mga top teams na meron tayo dito. Kasi kagaya na itong nangyari para sa araw na to, para sa match natin na huli, na nakita natin Neptune, na yung dalawa sa pinakamabababang scores actually dito, which is si Enigmax and Argon MY. Medyo tumataas yung placements, nakakakuha na rin sila ng mga kills dito, no, Neptune?
Yeah, I mean, yun nga yung mga surprise na gusto natin makita every day or every week na meron tayo nitong league stages. Dahil, alam mo yun, they're working their A off to study and review kung ano yung mga ginagawa nilang mali at tama, and they're applying it onto the next battle.
100%. Looking at this replay din naman, nakikita rin natin, EMX was able to take on a lot of kills as well. Pero ito na yung mga huling pagkakataon, ito na yung mga huling moments kung saan may advantage talaga ang Fast Kill MY. May mga puno nga, gaya ng sabi ni Kuku a while ago, and everything else. No, pero, Vil, standings, finally nakita natin tong mga teams na to sa taas.
Oh, finally, we're actually waiting for this for a long time. Finally, nakabawi ng Argon MY and Enigmax. Just sitting there at second and third place, both with 14 points. Pero yun nga lang, Fast Kill MY. Tignan mo, ito yung dahilan kung bakit talaga sila nakakuha ng 12 kill points. They took down Argon MY, they took down Enigmax, tsaka yung mga iba pang teams. Isang Fast Kill MY, isang matinding lason to. Tapos syempre, they took down the Blacklist International as well. So lahat ng bumangga sa Fast Kill MY,
Giba.
literal na giba.
Oo, gumiba talaga kung giba, no? 24 points in total para kay Fast Kill. And based on the overall standings, na masisilip din naman natin maya-maya lang. They are so far in the middle of the top 12, no? So, they are looking pretty good. And with this advantage or with these skills that they got and points that they got, I'm sure naaakyat na naman sila. And hindi nalalayo actually sa 4 X-Men expert yung kanilang scoreline. Dahil sa overall standings pero pagdating din dito sa ating round standings, for X-Men Expert, nakakuha rin sila ng 12 points on that. So I am very interested to see how will the overall standings move around as we look into it, Vil.
And
Yun.
still,
Hindi nga
12 place
nalalayo,
pa rin.
4 points lang.
Oo, it's just a 4 points. Sobrang lapit lang talaga for X-Men Expert. At saka sa Fast Kill MY, medyo malapit lang din sila. Pero yun nga lang, it's just these players, yung top 12 natin, ito yung mapupunta sa ating Grand Finals. Itong first half ng ating tournament, ladies and gentlemen, is just really explosive, man. These players talagang, they're actually trying their best para lang at least makapasok dito sa ating Grand Finals because this is their dream. And going here dito sa ating league stage mapunta sa ating Free Fire Majors is a dream come true already. Pero, I mean, dito naman kay Neptune and Cook, ang gina-ask you guys, ano naman masasabi nyo sa ating first half ng buong tournaments natin? We all know na SAF ang nag-stand out. Pero sa tingin nyo, sino pa kaya talaga ang dapat nag-stand out and sino pa talaga ang dapat bumawi dito? Let's start with Coco.
Para sa akin, ang kailangan bumawi dito is yung Bloody Heads talaga. Kita-kita mo naman siguro dun sa placement points nila. 122 placement points compared dun sa top 8 and top 9, 113 lang and 114. So, Bloody Heads just really needs to change how they play. Siguro, stop muna sa pag-focus masyado sa pag-position sa bilog. Try to find enemies as much as possible para at least mabigyan kayo ng kill points and para tumaas yung score nyo and hindi tayo mag-settle for top 12 lang.
Kasi ang nangyayari kasi dito, it's just parang nakasalalay sila dun sa placement points lang. Hindi dapat ganoon. Kailangan talaga nating pumatay ng marami para lang at least magkaroon tayo ng backup if ever hindi man tayo makakuha ng mataas sa placement points. It's fine. I mean, meron naman tayo maraming points anyway. So, that's gonna back it up para mas marami pa yung, para mas tumaas pa tayo sa leaderboards. Pero sa tingin mo, Neptune, sino talaga sa tingin mo nag-stand out? Sino mo sa tingin mo kailangan bumawi dito sa ating first half ng ating league stage?
Well, basically, yung kailangan bumawi is from the 13 to the 18 na pinakita naman nila from the previous, yung match number 6, no, that they can. Kaya nilang gawin. It's just that, I'm just asking, is it too late for them to do it? Kung mauulit man nila on upcoming days, is it too late? Or may chance pa ba sila? Kasi if we look at the gap, even on bloody heads on number 12, it's still a huge gap. If I'm mistaken, this is 22 points na as they go in along every day, nadadagdagan or nag-a-adjust din depende sa performance nila kung makaka-overtake on the points.
Ang maganda
Yeah.
dito bumabalik din naman yung pagdating dun sa 13th and going to 18th place. Malayo din yung agwat ng Bloody Heads, no? Gaya nga na sabi ni Kuku, while, by the way guys, paalala ko lang sa inyo na i-claim nyo na yung code na nasa baba ng ating screen. Ayan na yung ating Groza skin. 2 box ng Groza skin lang naman yan. Pero going back to what I was saying a while ago, guys, is that we see that Bloody Heads has 120 plus placement points. So wala silang problema doon. And all it takes is just to get those skills in. Do you think they will still get like high placement points, Kuku, if ever maging mas aggressive sila compared sa dati?
Well, I mean, yes, if they combine yung firepower nila and at the same time yung smarts nila when it comes to the rotation getting into their objective, which is the objective is always the circle. So, nakita naman natin sila sa FFPO eh. Kaya naman nilang pumatay ng mga enemy squads. I'm not just so sure here if kaya nilang pumatay dun sa mga top teams din ng Malaysia and also the top teams ng PH. So siguro para sa akin, no, kaya naman siguro nila pero nahihirapan lang talaga sila when it comes to firepower.
Yeah, that's true. Pero moving forward sa ating first half, mga kaibigan, we've seen the rise and fall of these players. Nakita natin sa ating first half as well, just the SAF dominating this tournament, and nakita rin natin yung pag-fall ng mga niloroot nating teams dito sa 9th place, dito sa 13th place pababa, and hopefully sa second half ng ating league stages makabawi sila. And alam naman natin as grand finals ito yung malupit I mean, sobrang daming, 12 days tayong mag-group stage, at ang grand finals, mga kaibigan, 2 lang. 2 days lang.
2 days lang?
Ang grand, 2 days lang ang grand finals.
Yun
So,
talaga yung
sobrang init.
make or break situation, kumbaga.
Oo. Sobrang init talaga, and sobrang hirap makita kung sino pa talaga ang makakakuha nito, bes. Pero, correct me if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3, I guess. Pero, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to bid
Bye-bye.
because,
Bid a bye-bye?
because this has been your Free Fire MCP Majors week number 3. So kita tayo next week again for some Free Fire action, mga kaibigan. And for the last time, we are Times for the day. We are your host. Ako nga pala si Vil. Kasama ko naman ngayon si Taylor at ang ating mga poging casters. Andiyan si Gentleman Gaming at saka si Kuku TV. Nakasama si Lulu. Thank you very much for watching. See you again on to the next one. Bye!
Tonight, and like warriors we'll fight. We'll be victorious.
takes let's go down. Spade dropped onto the ground. Jabat goes down as well for X-Men. X-Men not looking great at all.
Teams will be squished in together. Who will take this fight and who will take this booyah?
It's going to be almighty on our screen. They're putting up the kill. Shira is down, but Batman, he's running into the center. We're planning to smash it. It's public to everyone. Can Almighty do this? He's the last man alive. Almighty turns around, and I think they've done it.
But he does not get the hits onto Batman, and Batman can't even pull those flanks off. Beautiful nade placement coming through from Jembal, but Shira gets taken down, eliminated immediately. Gives me so much of confidence in this team of Enigmax. V2, beautiful nade now being tossed up front. And you know, you did talk about V2 a little bit earlier on in this competition. What crazy plays, man. Manchai might be able to go in for the knock on a couple of players, but if he wants to take advantage, he needs to get the delete as well. Players from the side of Enigmax now coming in for the snuff. V2 with those questions, and Manchai needs to get away, but with the shotgun, is able to bring in so much of challenge.
But let's go gets another snipe, and Goku, he has to spend so much time. That when they fly through, this might just be it. This might just be the back that ends it all for X-Men Expert.
Triple kill. Shut down. Quadruple kill. Quadruple kill.
Survivors, saya perlukan sokongan.